time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Oh, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
What's the deal, Viral Gang? Shout out all the VwP members. We got a full house tonight. We are back. Shout out all the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. You already know. Shout out to everybody who been showing us love, telling us that we get y'all through y'all work day, y'all work shift. That's big, that's huge, that's monumental. We blessed, we honored that you would even pick us to help you get through your work day. That's big. Our words help you get through your work shift. So shout out all of y'all. We got Beats J in the building. What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Long Beach MC extraordinaire. He gonna preview some new music today.
Oh yeah.
We got Cali the one, not the two, Mr. Light Skin himself. You already know. Come on, man. Got Messiah the Great. He here to lead the way. What's the deal, bro?
Man, what's
and as always, you got your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. Y'all already know the deal. We got a packed show for y'all today. We got the TDE lawsuit going on. It's looking funny in the light. I don't know. We're going to get into that. We got 50 Cent Big Meech drama going on. We got, what's we got? We got the ASAP Rocky thing going on. What else we got? We got Jim Jones said he had an opportunity to sign J. Cole and Drake and gave some crazy explanations as to why he didn't. We got Spirit Airlines then came out and said they don't want no. We're going to get into that. Spirit came out and said something crazy. And, of course, we got a bunch of high-powered topics, but we'll spread that out throughout the show. Try to balance it out. A little entertainment, then a little knowledge. You feel me? Give you the candy with the medicine. But what's up with everybody today, man? How y'all feeling, man? What's the word?
Feeling good. Glad to be here.
Okay.
Whoopi Johnson.
Whoopi Johnson, what's up, man?
Long night.
I
came from a workout. I'm feeling good.
Long night.
Likewise, I just came from the gym, sauna, steam room. I'm feeling great, bro.
I'm sure you had a salad.
Delightful.
I'm actually on a fast right now. I really ain't had too much of nothing to eat.
Oh man.
Y'all still doing late nights?
Early mornings.
Yeah, I'm doing early mornings. Ain't no
man.
late nights for me, bro. I'm back on the 4 a.m. gym club. You feel me? So I'll be in there about 4:35 a.m. So by the time I get home,
Can't
7
keep my eyes
o'clock,
open.
bro. Oh God, I'm out. It ain't no late night. So don't invite me nowhere that's gonna be out past 9. It's not happening unless it's business. If it's money involved, we can get to it.
Right.
Sorry, what's up, man?
I'm in the same boat as Beast J.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
We still was getting the work done. No, look at us. We here.
Okay, so let's start this off right out the gate. Been a lot of people in the comments saying that we picking and choosing on what we talk about. There's a TDE lawsuit going on. And apparently a lot of people believe we're on the TDE payroll. I've seen comments saying y'all on payola. Y'all won't talk about Kendrick or TDE. You only want to record on Drake and break down what Drake got going on. So let's run down this TDE thing. So Top Dog Entertainment, a major hip-hop label, is facing a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and assault by 2 women against its executives. The lawsuit claims a culture of harassment and that management ignored the allegations, and they're alleging they were giving alcohol to minors, basically. I believe they said around 17 years old or something like that. So from what I'm reading and what I've seen, and the reason I chose not to speak on it right away is because I wanted to wait for the details. Because if you look on social media, oh yeah, Kendrick got a weird case. Why is he around? And Predator, I thought Predator move in flocks. And first of all, Kendrick's not on TDE anymore. Let's get that right out the way. Why y'all trying to tie this to Kendrick's name? I don't know. Y'all glazing Drake crazy. Kendrick got nothing to do with this. Second of all, his name's not even in the
listed in
suit.
there.
His name's not even listed. Y'all are putting his name in there. So it's if I'm a fan of Drake, y'all want to see the same thing happen to Kendrick and have some type of PDF file on his name because he was rapping, saying Drake be hanging with PDFs and Drake is a PDF and blah, blah, blah. Now, does Kendrick know some of these people? Absolutely. Does that mean he co-signed what they do? Absolutely not. Number one, they haven't been prosecuted. These are charges, which means allegedly, which means innocent until proven guilty. So I know y'all want to just name them to be guilty because we come from a culture, or there's a culture created now. Anytime you have an allegation, you're guilty in the public eyes on social media until proven innocent. Our platform, we care about integrity, so we the opposite. You're innocent until we see proof. We're not going to come up here and slay you and oh, you guilty and stone you to death with no proof. So I'm waiting on proof. So basically this, the lawyers for TDE said this is a clear example of a shakedown lawsuit by Linda Luna and Aya, I don't even know how to say her last name, but these are the two women who are demanding $48 million through their attorneys on fabricated claims and whose attorneys are looking for their 10 minutes of fame. There are text messages and communications that totally refute these baseless claims. Additionally, Miss Luna and Miss Altieri, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, were never employees of Top Dog Entertainment. We are confident that we will prevail. So these two women are claiming to be previous employees of TDE, saying they were signed to TDE, they were given alcohol as minors and blah, blah, blah. They were sexually harassed, and now they're demanding $48 million. And if you look at the climate of the industry, we've been seeing this going on. We said this plenty of times. Cassie opened the floodgates. If you had a failed career as a female in the industry, all you have to do is say you were sexually harassed or raped or anything inappropriate and hope to be paid out of court. We just seen old girl at ESPN say, if my career goes south, I'm going to say he sexually harassed me. And she was having an affair with the dude. She had sex with him to get the job. But her backup plan was to say she got sexually harassed. So this has been a play and a ploy time and time again. But I'm being long-winded right now, so let's pass it off. What y'all think about this?
I don't really got too much to really speak on that for right now. Like you said, I haven't really seen no actual proof or no evidence. We know this been going on since the 90s with women. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff is just, like you said, it's allegations. It's still allegedly. So people want to see people crucified, and they got in the space, maybe got an opportunity to be around some people. And it's not, and a lot of times you don't even have to be the person that's actually doing something. If it was something, you could just have a name and be around it, and it'll fall back on you. The same way they're throwing Kendrick around just by him being from TDE, which probably he's never nowhere in the building, but they still want to associate and attach him to it. So I hope that the allegations is not true, and I do hope that TDE can still keep the things going that they've been doing. You know what I mean? People always want to drag your name through the mud at some point.
The Kendrick Drake shit is just going too far at this point, right? Like you said, the lawsuit has nothing to do with Kendrick, yet Drake fans are trying to drag him into it, when all Kendrick really did was call bro a pedophile, right? And it stuck to the point where people believe it. And there's some footage out there that might suggest that bro likes younger women. So it is what it is. But Kendrick don't got nothing to do with this, at least we know from the lawsuit or the charges. So I think it's baseless. If they already got the proof, as long as they stand on 10 and don't fold under the pressure and you go do the quick payout, then I think everything will be okay. You get what I'm saying? And Drake, like, I don't think we even really think Drake is a pedophile for real.
Do.
You do? For real?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't say for certain, like, there's no
The
charges.
lyrics, bro.
He don't
There's
have
no-
to have charges, but so what about when
It's
he
the
so
lyrics.
do you condone him kissing the
No, I don't
underage
condone
girl?
it. I don't condone
Right.
it. I don't condone that, but we know niggas do that though.
No.
Well, that is not nothing to take away from him doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got to be better than niggas. Niggas
I feel
gonna do
like
that.
he's not a pedophile. I feel like, again, it just stuck because of the beef, and so now that's what the fans are trying to do, trying to drag Kendrick into this.
I mean,
but
what about the whole
the claims are baseless.
the Billie Eilish situation? Him dealing with the.
Talking to your mic, fool.
What about him dealing with the Billie Eilish, whatever? girl?
Billie Eilish?
Yeah,
You talking about Millie Bobby Brown?
her too.
The little Stranger Things girl.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, that's
text messages. I can't wait to see you messages.
No, the texts were crazy. Like coaching
Yeah.
some random kid, that was wild.
Yeah, that's
That was crazy, and I got brushed under the rug
right.
kind of quickly. Whoa, what you? Some type of Big Brother program? You Drake, bro? What you got going on?
Right.
But what you think about this lawsuit?
Me personally, I feel like it's not gonna last. Not gonna last at all because it's just a clapback. Really, it's a clapback. Knowing the embarrassment that this man just caused this dude, I just feel like it's just a minor clapback just to put some shit in the air.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that OVO are the ones behind a lot of these social media accounts throwing Kendrick's name in there. They got people on Payola throwing Kendrick's name in there, and they're trying to hope that some of this smut smears off on Kendrick's jacket. And the timing is right before the Super Bowl.
I can see that.
You feel me? The timing is
that.
right before the performance.
Scrutiny.
Bam! Now they got this lawsuit. Let's take some of the steam away from what we know is coming.
But see, I feel like that's Kendrick fans doing the Drake fan thing, right? Like it's like this is just what it so happens to be. You got two women that filed a lawsuit against people that are in TDE that have nothing to do with Kendrick, but you got the fans trying to make it about Drake, or you got the Drake fans trying to make it about Kendrick. So it just so happens to be going on right now. It sucks that Kendrick was involved with TDE at some point in time, and he's still closely connected, does the Christmas thing. So, I mean, it's just what it is right now. If they get caught or if they get found guilty, it is what it is. I mean, you did what you did, and to me, that's what it is. But I don't think it's going to actually stick, but we can't say for sure because I done said people would never do something, and then you see them getting caught for what they said they wouldn't do. So you got to just wait and see.
Yeah, I don't put nothing past nobody. Only thing I'm saying is we condemn any of the actions alleged in the lawsuit. We don't co-sign that. No matter who it comes from, no matter who's found guilty of that, they're X'd out in our eyes. As far as our platform, fuck them. Anybody. Your favorites, anybody.
Are they X'd out just because they get found guilty?
If there's evidence showing that they're guilty, they're X'd out. Because there is people who are innocent and found guilty. But then if you go look at their case, it's always something faulty. That's why I said if they're guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, if they show evidence where we look and go, oh no, them niggas guilty, then yeah, fuck them.
I know
Because now you walk in the
But couldn't
thin
innocence
line,
just be?
you feel me?
Couldn't innocence just be in the eye of the beholder? Like what you just said, people who are innocent get found guilty. Some people who may view the facts may say, okay, that's enough for him to be guilty. Whereas in some people may look at it right and be like, the whole Diddy situation, we looking at it, we like, nah, he not guilty. But a lot of people would say, hey, those facts prove that bro is guilty. So I feel like it's in the eye of the beholder.
It's
like,
not in the eye of the beholder because if it actually happened, they're guilty. So it's not the eye of the beholder. That's what he means just with the facts. They might read down, okay, they might have had sexual intercourse with a minor, then this, and this happened. If we know that happened for a fact, you're guilty. Now, I only said that just because we have people that have been convicted of certain things, as such as Tupac, but people didn't feel like he was guilty. You get what I'm saying? Then a lot of people, now it goes to your point of the beholder, because now a lot of people felt like he might have been guilty, but we all looked at it as she might have just been trying to get some money out of Pac. There's Tupac. The whole way the story was set up, it was kind of faulty.
Nowadays, they trying to make it seem like Tupac was gay as hell.
They circulating that old video of him.
They've been saying that for a while.
For all that, you can have a way more, not videos, but just interactions with him and women showing how much he loved women. So, in my opinion, I don't think that was true. I don't even.
But whether he was or he wasn't, doesn't matter. Don't take away from his artistry. So I don't even know where that's coming from. But with this, the reason I say wait for the details and the evidence because of what they're alleging. Okay, you say you gave alcohol to underage minors. So to me, proof would have to be some type of video footage, not just he gave us drinks. Well, it's your word versus his. So who do we believe? No, there has to be evidence. And once they provide evidence that shows that should be irrefutable. But I haven't seen it. So I don't know what they have. This is why I said in my eyes, they're innocent.
Yeah.
Because look at the climate of what's going on. There's been shakedown after shakedown after shakedown. So at some point, we got to stop looking at this as individual incidents and tie them together because it's becoming a trend. We just had the topic, should men and women workspaces be separated because of this. And that's crazy that we had that topic and then this happens after that. So it's obviously a trend going on.
Because it's messed up, though, because what was the... And this is why I say it. I don't even like to go too much because I don't really know nothing. What was the situation like? Was they just chilling with some females? Was they at an event? Was they at a space where you could have just brought some females and I didn't know these females was underage and I had alcohol and weed and we was getting faded? You know what I'm saying? So not trying to justify, make no excuses, but this is why I want to see everything unfold before I just persecute, like you just said, or put them on a pedestal to where it's like, oh, nah, it's over with for them. Like...
Yeah, because we all been around rappers. We all been in the studio. We done all been down Hollywood picking up females. And, hey, man, my boy, we got a studio session tonight. Pull up. Nobody's really out there asking to see an ID if you're in a club that's 21 and over.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of these females got fake IDs.
Facts.
A lot of these females know bouncers at the doors and they're getting in knowing they underage. But if you're in this building and the requirement is 21 and older, nobody in the building is asking for an ID if you're inside. It's going to be assumed you're 21 and over. We could sit here and go down, well, you should ask for ID. Let's be for fucking real. People outside having a good time. They see attractive women. A lot of these females look way older than they are nowadays. Way older than they are. So if my boy is in the club scouting and he brings some females and they get some drinks, like bro said, I didn't check their ID. So it's a slippery slope. That's why I'm asking for the evidence. Y'all trying to crucify him with no evidence. Wait for the details. Then we'll be able to properly speak on it.
And let's be real. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what you think academic think about this? Whole
I was just gonna say,
because my boy was a Drake man. He was dragging balls.
You know what?
Drake.
That's funny you said that because he just made a statement trying to get some type of pity. Right? The whole internet been crucifying him for what he did on the stream, and he said before that happened, he was low-key going at Drake kind of hard about the UMG thing, and now he's having a change of heart because he see how it feels to be called a PDF file by the entire world constantly around the clock, and he's on the stream saying he was having suicidal thoughts, like he was low-key suicidal about the incident.
That's
because
crazy.
He was you know what happened, right? He was on the stream with a 15-year-old boy, said the homo shit or whatever the case, and now he's painting himself to be some type of victim, like, oh my God, you know, I didn't know words hurt this much, and I take back everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
His situation is different.
Says
to
the
me.
man who crucifies every chance he gets.
This is why I got no sympathy. This is why I got
drink, chat. Because some shit's about to go down, chat.
This is why I got no sympathy.
Damn.
Because he's the first one to put the nail in everybody's coffin first chance he get. So you know what they say? Don't throw stones when you live in a glass house. His house shattered right now.
Man, what?
And that's hard to believe because if you stand on what you said and you was actually trolling, internally you wouldn't feel suicidal because you would know that your intentions wasn't to be on no weird shit.
And the situation is different. Like the shit you were saying on that stream was crazy. That was, and the dude told you that he was 15 or he was underage or whatever he said. And then at that point you said you wanted the homie to do whatever you wanted to do to him, whatever weird shit it was. So trying to even draw yourself to Drake in that instance is like, it's crazy to me.
Nah, for sure. Because what you did is irrefutable. We seen it. We heard it. It's recorded evidence. These are claims that have yet to be proven. So it's not the same thing.
But to go back to the point that you were saying, I was just going to say, even when it comes to, like you said, being outside or being in a club, most women don't even want to tell you their real age nowadays. And you might get women that come out and tell you, like, yo, I'm this young or I'm younger, and you should not ignore that fact. But a lot of times, a female might look at you crazy. Let me see your ID. Like, nigga, what you want to see my ID for? Like, a bitch might be on some other shit with you, in my opinion.
It depends on the circumstance. Like, when more information comes out, if we find out and they were in a secluded area, then to me, at that point, you got to ask for IDs. If I'm bringing you back to the crib, because niggas will for sure give you an NDA, sign this NDA, give me them phones. So if you could do all that, you could verify if somebody's 21 plus.
Yeah, no.
Now, if you in the club and you just in the club, different situation. But once we see where they were, if we even see where they were, to me, that'll change the actions that they made or they should have done to make sure that, you know, the women were of age.
No, it's actually, bro just made a great point because in society, we've created a culture where it's almost deemed wrong and disrespectful to ask a woman her age.
Yeah.
A woman to tell you, whoa, who raised you? You don't ask a woman her age.
Yeah.
And this would be a woman that's 48, but really she's embarrassed that she's 48.
Like,
Right,
bitch,
yeah.
I want to know.
Exactly.
I
So-
started changing that. Well, how young are you, bitch?
Yeah, nah, you got to, yeah.
fuck is you
you
talking about?
48 years young, huh?
yeah, the oldest was throwing them off.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is you talking about, bitch?
I done personally had this happen to me. Where
That's what-
I
that's-
done
that's-
low-key got into debates with women I'm pursuing just simply wanting to know your age. Bro, we done had 3-4 phone calls, a number of texts, and I still don't know your damn age, but I know you old as hell.
I'm old enough.
I done had women.
Yeah, I'm old enough.
Nah,
Type
but
shit.
I done had women ask me my age and get mad when I asked them their age. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. But I just said that to be even if a random bitch is asking me for just to see my ID, like, bitch, you crazy. Fuck is wrong with you? I'ma still look at you crazy.
I done had females ask me that because they didn't believe my age.
Yeah, but
They didn't believe I was as old as I told them. No, you lying. Let me see your ID. Because I always look younger than I am. So
Right.
you feel me? They still think we little ass kids on this pod. They don't got that. That's why I leave my age out there just for them to guess. Because they
You
really
know,
don't
you
know.
know, yeah.
Because they look at us like, how these young niggas got all this knowledge and they ain't supposed to know. They don't know shit. They ain't got no live life experience. They have no idea how old we are. And I love it. I'm gonna leave it that way.
We live life.
We done been around the block
A few
couple times around the world, around the block, county jail, prison. Like we done been there, done that, bro. But to the TDE lawsuit, I'm gonna close it out with: there's no evidence. They innocent as of right now. If new evidence shows that they're not, we'll be back with another review on it.
Yeah, facts.
So we ain't on no motherfucking payola. I mean, it's crazy. We went from Republican payola. First they said we was getting paid by the Donald Trump campaign.
Crazy.
Damn.
And now we getting paid by TDE. Where all this fucking money at?
Tell me, please.
Somebody come clear a check.
We'll send the money, payola.
Yeah.
Send it. Put me on the payroll. Chat. Hey, chat. Put something in there, chat.
Hey, let me see some chat.
Hey, real quick. In other news, now this is crazy. Because we had a full-on debate about this on the 100th episode. You can go back and check that, the New Year's Eve episode. No, or New Year's Day episode, excuse me. 50 Cent recently put out a post. Yesterday, I screenshot it. He said, hey, Meech, who is Tammy? So if you're not up on what's going on, for the longest, since Big Meech has been released, somebody from St. Louis who's related to Cuffy, which is a guy who was connected with BMF, and he's locked up doing 27 years right now. And they threw out, hey, he's locked up because of Big Meech. Big Meech, third party snitched on him to get his sentence cut. And Blue Da Vinci just recently did an interview on Cam Capone where he had Cuffy called in from federal prison and really break down the story. Now, you can go to Cam Capone's platform and watch that to get exact detail for detail. I'm going to kind of summarize it. So Cuffy gets hit with conspiracy, 2 murder charges, and some gun charges, which is, I guess, unrelated to the BMF drug conspiracy. So there was this special agent, Jack Harvey, who was on the case. Boom, boom, boom. He get him to take a deal. He gets Cuffy to take a deal on 2 gun charges to drop the murder charges, and he retires. No, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, he retires. And this other agent takes over the case, Keith Cromer. Now, he takes over where the other agent left off, and I guess he was working with Tammy Collins, who is the CI, the female. And she did such a good job on another case, he put her on the BMF case. So Meech, I guess, gets in contact with Tammy, whatever. She got the rights to BMF and everything. I believe she hooked up with 50 to get the movie deal and the show and everything. So apparently, according to the people in St. Louis, she working for Meech. She's working for Meech. Meech basically fed her info on dude that's locked up 27 years, whatever the case. In return, Meech is supposed to get his sentence cut, his time reduced. But the reason he didn't get it reduced is because Tammy Collins and Special Agent Keith Cromer starts having a sexual relationship, which now makes everything that she told the special agent not credible because it's illegal. You can't not have any type of relation with a damn CI. So that gets dropped. Meech has to do all his time, blase blah. Now, Meech gets out. Oh, let me backtrack. Before Meech gets out, Southwest T, Meech's brother, gets out. He goes and hooks up with Preem's son. If you know who Preem's son is, that's like 50's arch rival, his arch nemesis. Preem's dad, you feel me? The big drug dealer from New York. Him and 50 had beef. A lot of shit that happened to 50 is tied to Preem. So y'all can run back that history. If you're a fan of 50, you already know all that history. So his brother goes over there, stands next to 50's enemy. Meech gets out. And while Meech is in there, 50 gets the BMF show going, turns Meech's son into a household name, a superstar, basically turns him into a millionaire. You feel me? He sets Meech up to come out to have money in his pocket and got Meech looking like a superstar. Meech gets out, hooks up with Rick Ross. 50 Cent's op. Rick Ross is set to perform for Big Meech on some type of big BMF concert, coming home type of thing. So both of the Meech brothers hooked up with 50's ops, and 50 been out here trooping for their entire family, set their entire family up. Yeah. So what we doing with this? And 50 just now exposes that there may be some truth to that Meech snitching story. So I got questions. Did 50 know this before he did the BMF show? Or did he see them being disloyal and start digging and came up on the information?
I think a lot of that, 50 gonna do his homework, for one. And if you saying she worked with him, then he had to know. The Blue Da Vinci been doing interviews long before Meech got out about this same situation. So whether it's true or not, I don't really know until I see the work myself. But if they're stamping it like it is, and if 50 had to know, he had to do his homework on Meech, and he been knowing about it. So it could be 50 got something else about to go on. So he's catching traction. 50's a smart, strategic person. So I don't really know if he's really feeling too salty about it. And then it goes back to what we were just saying on AD and them show about, does Meech really owe 50 loyalty?
That's my question. Like,
does he owe him loyalty
like that?
on coming back home? You know, he don't know what type of connection he probably had with Ross for so long, even though that's far-fetched. But Ross might have offered him a bag.
But that's why I took the stance I took on Fig Community. Y'all can go watch that episode too. We was on 205 where I said, hey, if I got two parties that I don't know and one party's dropping millions of dollars in my lap, I'm loyal to you now.
Is 50 is 50 and Meech connected like that, like from the past?
No, they're not connected like that. 50 said he ran into him when they was on their run, but he knew what they was already doing. So he didn't want to be connected because he knew eventually the feds were coming because the way they was moving was too loud. So he kind of,
So
stayed
50
away.
came in, got the rights to the story.
No, Meech wanted 50 He wanted 50 to be the one to do the story.
So they have some sort of connection.
Now, he just seen 50 the way he did Power, the way he did a lot of his different shows. He felt like 50 would be the perfect person to organize his show. But at the end of the day, Meech is a businessman at heart, from what we know.
Okay.
So it's like,
is 50 in the wrong?
Huh?
Is 50 in the wrong for bringing it to light at this point?
I mean, I can't say you right or wrong for it, but it just make you look crazy. If you knew about it before, then now you're
that was my question. Did he know about it before? Did you find out after?
Motherfucker, if you gonna hold on to information until you get done that way, and then you want to expose it. You're not a real nigga in that sense, bro.
If you knew before, still did the show,
and still did the show.
Okay, so what if he started doing the show, and then Cuffy's people is like, "Hey, 50, what the fuck? Why you doing? Look."
Well, maybe that's why
the show is already
season 3.
Nah, because he said this season is gonna be the last season. He said the show is a wrap. He has something else in the works for them, like some type of spinoff or so. Oh, mind you, he sent Lil Meech to acting school because Lil Meech couldn't act worth for shit. So 50 paid to send him to acting school to pay his pops.
He can't act.
He can't act.
I ain't gonna lie. I liked him in there though. He did all right.
Listen. Cuz belong on Tubi.
It's cool. Nah, he better than Tubi.
Come on, cuz.
Meech is better than Tubi.
Nah, he did his thing on BMF. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen him in another role.
Me either. So I can't justify that.
The only thing that nigga did good on BMF is flirt with bitches.
I couldn't.
That's it.
Cuz did all right.
I agree with bro.
All
he
that
was whatever.
other shit, Cuz couldn't even dive behind a car right when they
crazy.
First of all, Cuz, hey.
Okay, so tell me this.
So
tell me this. Who's in the wrong here? 50 or Big Meech?
I can't speak and say neither one is
Nah,
wrong.
we gotta
Okay,
pick.
so
that's what I'm
for sure,
saying.
Big
No,
Meech is
okay,
wrong
okay,
for.
can y'all
let me say what I'm gonna say.
don't pick one.
You saying no because it ain't no. It's a perspective. It don't mean you right or wrong.
So in your perspective,
I'm just finna say for me, in my opinion, what I would have done, I would have just kept fucking with 50 at the end of the day. You didn't help my son do what he needed to do as far as getting through school and all that. At that point, me naturally how I am, I probably wouldn't have did all that. But Nietzsche is a grown man. To say he wrong to go because you making some money about for whatever y'all ain't got no real beef. Y'all ain't gonna kill each other.
No, that nigga
Y'all-
wrong.
we
for
don't know.
Third party.
We don't know
snitching.
how.
Yeah, that part is for sure
go.
crazy.
Like he wrong.
I'm talking about
for
Ross and
third-party
50. They not
snitching.
finna whack each other. They done been in events together.
Nah.
Do we have
Yeah.
I'm
Meech?
saying it been physical violence between them. They beat up Gunplay at the awards, so
Yeah,
they done
I
already
remember
had
that.
shit in the streets cracking.
Do we have Meech being like on camera saying he was super appreciative for what 50 did? Like, how did that come about? How did that go?
I believe he came out and said he was appreciative for what he did. This is my thing.
No, you answer
Pick
your
us up.
question.
Hold on.
50, which one
Because
is it?
because
Okay,
could it be
I'll
that
answer.
could it be that
I'll
50
answer.
being rich and he has a position of leverage where he said, okay, I'm gonna help you out, I'm gonna do this, but now he might be starting to feel like he has control over what Meech does outside of jail because of what he did, and wouldn't that be kind of weird in a way if you did know it, and now that he went over there with Ross, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna expose you now.
That was my only question was, at what point did he find this information out? If
Right.
he knew the whole time, he bunked for that. Because now,
Bunk as fuck.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Who's
like,
right and who's wrong? Like you said, nigga.
okay, so which situation? Him knowing the
No,
whole
what you
time?
know?
or him
Whatever
not
you
knowing?
just asked us.
I'm going on the limb to say 50 didn't know from the jump.
Who's right and who's wrong?
Meech is dead ass wrong.
Yeah, for third.
I don't
party
give a
snitching.
fuck what you no. We gonna get to the snitching part. For what he did, he's dead ass wrong. I go out of my way to create a show about your life. You just a fucking drug dealer. I turned you into a hero. Everybody didn't know your story. I flipped it, turned you to a household name, made you a hero in the eyes of the people, turned your son into a damn superstar, took money out of my own damn pocket to send him to acting school so he can get this shit right. Got this shit on a major network. I got you set up. You straight. You get out and go fuck with my op?
Yeah.
Because he did a song and said, I think I'm Big Meech. What has this nigga done? I don't want to hear behind the scenes.
Hey,
we only talking what he done publicly.
You don't know
Come
if
on, bro.
Ross was his CEO or not. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck that nigga did behind them walls, nigga. You know how many cell phones this nigga could have passed this nigga, bro? Like 50 gotta even understand that. It's hard behind them walls, man. And then the nigga come home and I don't know.
On
He's
camera, it
still
looks
wrong,
like
though.
50 and
He's
Meech
still
have a
wrong.
better relationship than Meech and Ross.
Right.
I don't even listen. What someone did behind the scenes, we can't speculate on. That's a what if. We know for a fact what 50 did.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
what is it when is it coming to play what Meech won't? Like if what are Meech actions? Like if he's saying I fuck with Ross more, then when do we take
Nigga,
that?
don't
as
nobody give
Ross
a fuck
did?
about what Meech
You get what I'm
want, nigga.
saying?
If your son is already cracking, your son cracking off of the next man because you couldn't do it. You feel me? That's
Facts.
how I look at it.
So at
No,
what
his
know
son,
what I'm saying?
his son is cracking because he's under Meech's name. Let's not act
Yeah.
like Meech didn't build his own household brand. And the only reason 50 even took interest to even do that is because
He
of
was
who
already who he
Meech
was.
is. So
No.
yes, it goes both ways. It's benefiting 50 pockets as much as it's benefiting Meech's
That's all I was
pockets.
trying to say.
You right?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't build a household name for his son.
No,
No,
You
I'm
the
not.
son
I'm
of
not.
a drug
I didn't say
dealer.
his son. I said
No,
Meech's name is the
Meech-
only reason 50 even accepted doing that.
Yeah,
he
him
wouldn't.
even
If
being
a
an
regular
actor.
person,
Yeah.
just a drug dealer right now, he
like
wouldn't have
that.
did
He
that.
right about
No,
that.
we agree. But I'm saying outside of being Little Meech, well, how did that benefit Little Meech? Without 50, nobody gives a fuck. Okay, you Little Meech, so what? Look at Preem has a son out here. He was just as big of a drug dealer.
He was not big as Big Meech.
Bro, his name is up there.
Nobody.
As far as
BMF
listen.
is way more bigger than Preem.
Yes, but as far as legendary status, Preem's name back then was up there in them ranks. Nigga, what are you talking about?
No, he's not, man.
He could easily do a story on Preem.
Meech is more like a.
You don't think he already had Chili either?
Who?
Lil Meech.
I mean, from what wasn't
You don't
confiscated
get
by the
Chili?
feds?
Bro,
No, that nigga
Hey,
had
bro,
don't think so.
besides us knowing about 50 Cent, would have never heard of Preem.
Right.
Ever. Meech went worldwide with his shit. Preem was not doing that.
We wouldn't have heard of Preem because one, we on the West Coast. Two, we not dealing in trafficking drugs from the East Coast to the West Coast. The niggas who was knew Preem. And three, Preem wasn't moving like Meech. Preem wasn't putting billboards up. That nigga wasn't trying to be in the rap videos and the smack DVDs. We only know Meech's name because they did some dumbass shit and exposed themselves. We didn't know. If Meech doesn't go on smack, if Meech doesn't try to be a rapper,
record label, if Meech doesn't put the billboard up, we don't know Meech either.
It don't, but he did do it, so we do know Meech. Preem didn't do it, so we don't know Preem.
But
that's my point. Meech is bigger than him. Regardless of how you want to look at it, the world knows Meech more than they know Preem.
Of course, but now they know Meech more because of 50. Let's not downplay that.
I'm not downplaying, but what I'm saying is it's just as much beneficial for 50 as it is for Meech. Maybe not little Meech, but big Meech, yes. His story. Anybody would have took up on that story.
So if you did what 50 did for somebody, for Meech.
I already gave my point on that.
No, fuck that. You do exactly what 50 did. Meech get out and go fuck with your direct op. Whether it's serious or not, he knows this your op. And you just scrolling one day and he on the January.
I'm not going to then go and like shine a light on something else though. Because that's almost snitching in a way as well. I'm staying out of everything. You gonna get caught how you get caught. If you are a snitch or you iffy, you fake, that's gonna happen regardless. I'm not gonna then be the nigga to say, oh, who is Tammy Collins?
And you talking about an op?
That don't make sense to me.
Regardless, if I said for me, I wouldn't have did what Meech did. But you're saying op like Ross is not no street nigga. This nigga was a correctional officer that we knew that's turned rapper business deal. Now, that's a different story. He's not no nigga that 50 finna see and get cracking on.
We don't know that.
We don't. They've been living in the industry together for how long?
How long have they? When have they been in the same building?
50 already have said.
When they been in the same building?
Man, I can't just give you a fucking calculation.
The one time
we know these
we
niggas
saw
at
them
events
together, what happened? They got cracking.
Who got cracking? When has that situation ever happened in Ross?
The one time they ran across them niggas.
Gunplay got cracking.
Because they didn't see Ross.
Yeah.
Gunplay got cracking.
No, he didn't. They got cracking on him.
Yeah. They whooped his ass.
Okay.
It was footage.
The one time they crossed paths, they got cracking on them niggas.
Y'all gonna really believe that these niggas ain't never seen each other ever. 50 was on an airplane with Ja Rule, his biggest op, and didn't do nothing.
He already put hands on him before.
What do you mean? This is your biggest op. You gonna put hands on him again.
Wait.
For what? I won.
That nigga bought all the front row of his show, cuz. That nigga didn't want no smoke, nigga.
It was on Ja Rule to put hands on him at this point. I ended your career.
My whole point is you can be
done?
around him and exactly. It's not that serious.
Y'all
That's my
cap,
point.
Bro.
Ain't no cap.
He owes loyalty to 50. I don't care what nobody say. And fuck what Trinidad James said. Exposing a rat is not ratting. I don't give a fuck what. I don't know how y'all came to this. Exposing a rat can never be ratting. You're supposed to let niggas know who ratting. Oh, listen, I ain't telling who telling because it's telling. No, it's not. Dumbass nigga. When you go to prison, they read your paperwork. If it's bad, they tell every yard. When he land to that yard, get him out of there. He's no good. So y'all gotta stop running behind these rap niggas.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's strange for 50 to do it now. To me, I think he already knew. I'm gonna keep it 100, and he profited. And when it wasn't good no more, he did what he did. Because it's 50, right? He plays chess, not checkers. 48 laws of power. He wants to completely destroy his enemy. Bro is a petty nigga. This is what to me, that's why he did what he did. Because Meech got out and then, did what he did. But he already knew. This is something that niggas for sure already knew. This is not, to us is new, right? But I'm sure to the niggas that's been locked up for 25 years, they've been saying the same thing. So there's no way he did not know.
Who else is performing for Meech or was supposed to? It was just Ross?
Nah, you got to go watch the promo video. He named a bunch of names. I think 2-1 Savage. Matter of fact, I don't even want to say nobody's name because if you go watch the promo video, they actually say the names. All I'm saying is what Meech did was bunk to me. Mm-hmm. Nigga, this nigga put you on. If you would have got out of jail, who else would have did what 50 did for you? Ross did not go create BMF series for you. He didn't pay for your son to go to acting school. No, he didn't have to do that.
That nigga didn't even open a Wingstop in your name. Damn. That nigga didn't do shit.
Oh, that's
Listen, Cud did bullshit with that. But at the end of the day, I'm just looking at it. This ain't me. Like I said, I wouldn't have did it. I would have been rocking with 50 and I wouldn't have fucked with it. But should 50 have been mad if Ross really dropped a bag on him? Because we seen rappers, we seen T Grizzly and them pull up on Meech, drop a bag on him, had whips and all type of shit for him. Not saying that, I understand it's his direct, supposedly op and all that shit,
But that's because them niggas is from his city.
I know, but they're not the only ones though. I'm just saying.
Dropping the bag, no.
Would he been wrong for taking the bag from Ross?
Taking the bag, no. But getting in a promo video,
yes.
saying, yeah, man, pull up to this concert benefiting Ross, you dead ass wrong. 50 looking at it from a street aspect. He keep telling you niggas, if this is my op, we took all they work, robbed them, got them niggas off the block, and then you come resupply them with work, and I've been supplying you with work, you're an op now.
Yeah.
Why you supplying the niggas and we just stripped them niggas?
You just put that shit in drug dealer terms, and he should understand that.
Nigga, the reason
You did that.
on,
Hey, get Big Meech on the phone right now. Hey, the homie got to holler at cuz. Like,
the reason you're on is because I'm giving you work and keeping you on. But you gonna go behind my back and supply some niggas that's trying to shut this down?
that nigga
But
big.
you're saying Meech.
Big Meech.
You using Meek. You see now. You using Meech as a point like he doesn't have like more of a boss mentality.
Nigga.
But this is what I'm saying. We don't know if that nigga came home, had money. We don't know what he really got.
Nah,
other
he
things
had
he got
money.
going
Of
on.
course he
Don't get
had
me
money
wrong.
stashed away.
Don't get me wrong, he had money, but he didn't have no morals and integrity when he came home. Because
Did he?
At the end, and he did not.
Talk about it.
Because at the end of the day, that's me saying this, bro. If a nigga, that's like me saving your life, right? And then you come home, and then the same nigga I just saved you from, you just go back over there and go fuck with this nigga like it's nothing.
Let me say this. So Meech, when he came up, he had the mentality that he had niggas from every city that was in BMF, right?
Right.
Crips and Bloods, enemies together.
Right.
So how do you y'all think his mentality is just gonna change now? He's like, nigga, I don't beef with nobody.
His actions show
in his
it did.
mind.
He
No.
did a lot of time in prison, bro. Niggas change. He might not be the same Meech.
I'm not gonna necessarily say they got a beef, but he don't gotta necessarily fuck with cuz.
So you don't know, y'all don't know nobody that fuck with our ops and still cool with y'all. They like, man, I don't gang bang. I don't fuck with either one of y'all.
But you wanna know it's crazy? Nigga make a choice not to fuck with who they don't want to fuck with. And especially the way they fuck with them.
And
like,
this is the
it's
difference.
Cool. It's cool to have that rapport where it's like, I know you, you know me, you know what I'm on. But
Cordial.
going over to actually interact with a nigga after all of that, I don't think it'll happen.
This the difference though.
Nah, it won't.
That
Yeah.
situation, it's already known, like, okay, you fuck with dude. I knew this beforehand, so I'm
Right.
choosing to still fuck with you. Not, you been in prison, I put your son on, I put your family on, get your fucking life story on a major network. To where this show is rivaling huge shows, like number one. It's not just some Tubi shit. That's fucking humongous. And then you get out and go stand next to him, and the only reason he's standing next to you is so he can be looked at as more street. Because niggas, oh, he a CO. This nigga saying Big Meech name don't know me. So now you standing next to him, certify him a little more.
They both have motives. Motives.
That's
the
how I'm
only
looking at
reason
it,
both
personally.
of them is fucking with him because of who he is. 50 is not going out on a limb doing all this if he does not know this is not beneficial at the end of the day. He's not just making moves like, hey, I want to bless you based off you being a nigga that just been down forever.
How do we know that?
I'm gonna
Nigga,
tell you
we
this.
know.
50
Nigga,
is
we know
50,
that
like,
50,
hold
nigga.
on. Hold on.
50, how many niggas that 50 blessed?
Wait,
blessed, but he know
I
it's
just thought of some
beneficial.
shit. I just thought of some shit. Maybe 50 stopped fucking with him with the third party snitching shit, and Ross became closer to him just because of that shit, bro. Maybe that.
It could be.
Maybe.
So then would Meech still be wrong? So with that insight, so with that type of insight, would he be wrong?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, I'm saying if 50 stopped fucking with him like you said,
Yeah.
then would he still be wrong for going to get a bag with Ross?
Nah. Well, in that sense, you fucking with who fucking with you.
That's not what I'm saying. But is he wrong now at that point? Because if
Ross is wrong now.
Yeah.
Because you fucking with a rat. If Meech is a rat.
I'm saying Meech though.
If
Because
Meech,
our whole subject is about fucking with him. Now,
That's what I'm saying.
If it's like you said, behind closed doors, 50 already cut this nigga off. He know this. Ross offered him a bag.
Hey,
then
on
now
my
it's
mama.
looking at it like that's a whole different angle now.
50 looking like what's my nigga name? Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Money
Paid in
Mitch.
full.
There's 17 keys in that bag.
No, you talking about
You
talking about
Cameron, Rico.
Rico.
Yeah.
17 bricks right
16
there?
bricks right there? Yeah.
Hey,
Who hit you
who
off,
them,
eh?
8?
No. 50 is Mitch. He got shot down.
Oh, you said, okay.
Did he really
Meech
get-
is Rico.
But this the thing though. Let's not act like that. Like I said, the Blue Da Vinci been saying this way long before Meech got out.
Mm-hmm.
So before you even went into,
He was saying that he was a snitch.
yes, he was already saying all of this.
That's
So,
because they smutted Blue Da Vinci saying he
I'm
was
not
the
saying
snitch.
that though. I'm
So
saying-
nobody believed
No,
Blue.
it don't matter. What makes you believe it now?
Because Cuffy actually called
He
in
are,
himself.
and he had other people before this to back up his story. He's told this story multiple times.
Who looked into it?
It doesn't
50
matter who looked into it
knew.
now. This
Who-
is what I'm
who
saying.
looked
Though.
into it?
Tammy Ben spoke up on
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Now
You know
it's
what
making sense because it looked
Look,
like he
they
knew.
said on the stand, Tammy did this to benefit Meech to get him a time cut. So all of this is in court documentation.
And have we? And none of us seen the documents.
No, none of us seen it. It's out. It's out there. But I think 50 might have knew.
He knew, bro. He just wanted the bread. And then he's
think
like, you
50
gonna
might have
do
known.
this to me? All right, I'm gonna expose
but
you.
if that's the
what it
case,
was.
then y'all looking at 50 like this holy saint. Who's wrong? Is 50 wrong if he knew this nigga allegedly is a rat and you still went and fucked with
Me
him?
personally, I don't think 50 does anything for the personability of it. It's a business, same
Business,
shit.
yeah.
He didn't come to Meech and be like, man, I'm gonna help you out because I respect you and I think it was
That
I'm
nigga
trying to make a
said-
bag.
I know you told him the nigga.
I'm trying to make a bag,
Nah,
and
but
that's what it is.
Nah, but what I'm saying is,
trying to make it bad.
then that debunks
What I wanna
everything
do
that
is
he
be a
just was
helper.
saying. If that's the case, then how y'all still looking at it like he owe him loyalty? If you only fucking with it for a business transaction, then Meech is making business
I
transactions.
don't, and that's my take on it. I think they're obviously the snitching shit is crazy, but
I ain't gonna
I
tell
think they
them
both
the
wrong.
niggas down there. It's a couple of niggas I ain't gonna
I'm still,
tell
come
them.
on, I'm still gonna be the
I ain't giving nobody from Harlem, B.
No, not
Hey,
nobody.
man,
yeah.
my man's a cold
Cold
snitch.
nigga.
Hey, listen, going up in there and tell them people what you know now. Ain't come
Hey, and he still came back to Harlem and was really outside on niggas, too.
yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. So,
Cuz came home and was still a king,
hey,
low
hey,
key.
hey,
Kicked my ass
Till he
and
ran
they
into
said
the
truth on
wrong
his ass.
YN.
You know what I'm saying? Spanked his ass.
But then some people saying that was fake. He faked this shit and he went back into the witness protection and they sent him somewhere else. So we don't know.
I don't believe that.
I don't know. I wasn't at the funeral.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
So I don't know. It's a possibility. But I'll say this. If 50 knew beforehand, from a street aspect, he's dead ass wrong. From a
Right.
business aspect, he's
Dead
genius.
ass genius.
So it just depends on what perspective you looking at it from. If you looking at it from a street aspect, he wrong. You fucking with a snitch, you put a snitch on, that's a no-go. That's against the code. 50's up here with millionaires and billionaires. I don't know if he's still looking at it that way.
You can't say
He
all
might
that.
be looking at
You
it from
can't
a
say everything you just
That's
sat
what
here and said. Then telling somebody, is he looking at it this way or that way? No, you just sat here and said this is He has to be looking at it from a street perspective. You can't say that debunks everything you just
That
said.
don't debunk everything
Yes,
I
it
said.
do.
to me,
Hey,
he
how
the
does that
same nigga
debunk-
because
that
Because
sided.
if you're not looking at it
Hey.
from a street way, then why are you mad that he's going to go do business with him?
He's the same nigga that's siding with. Remember,
Hey.
50 the same nigga that's
This
siding
nigga
with Drake
wild.
and saying Drake didn't lose a battle and all of this other shit.
I don't like what they got going on over there. We gotta drop it down.
I don't like that shit. It
The
don't
homie
because
straight
in
told.
business, if Ross wins, that affects my business.
But my thing is, how can you say, okay, it's business for this, but then when you do
picking
something
and
I don't like,
choosing,
I'm gonna
yeah.
view it as the streets.
Yeah.
No,
This
I-
nigga just
You
he
right,
just petty,
you
bro.
right, you right.
50
He
is
pe-
petty, and he's been
50
showing it
petty
for
as
years
fuck.
and years,
and
bro.
that's why I feel like
He already knew.
he's just now telling this shit because you want to cut my bread supply off, bitch. I'm gonna be petty and tell the world that you a snitch. You feel me? Like that, it's fair exchange.
Nah, I
That's how I look
mean, you
at
got to
it.
think in business that high. What seems to be the motto is blackmail.
Yeah.
This is why the whole Epstein thing, the list ain't came out because we don't know who's on that list and who's being blackmailed. So once you get that high, it now becomes about power. Because you could walk away from a contract and just stop recording. Yeah, I might owe you, but if I never record again, so what? But if I got some blackmail hanging over your head, now I own you.
Right.
So that's why I think he knew, but never told Meech he knew. Because he like, look, if this nigga ever crossed me, it's a wrap.
Or
I'd
what
have
if he
made my
did?
bread over him.
What if he did? What if there was other businesses in talks like taking a story and he came in, hey, I got this dirt on you. You gonna give me your story. And I'm gonna take, cause sending a nigga to acting school is not that much money.
Nigga, I don't care if it was $1, nigga. This ain't my son.
Right.
But it's an investment.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
It's
That
an
nigga
investment.
Snoop
It's
said,
an
okay.
investment.
That's all I'm
and
saying.
then it's like,
I
who else?
know he's seen the division. Oh, this is gonna be big. Get your ass in here. I need you to get this shit right. I need to make sure the
Should have
actors
made that
is
nigga
good.
wear some deodorant. Everybody was saying that nigga was funky than the motherfucker. All this money 50 made you walk around on your right guard going left. What the fuck going on? Hey,
That's a bar.
hit the button on that nigga. That nigga, hey, look, for real, 50, you a real nigga, but you gotta start making your actors wear deodorant, man. Like, I don't know
that's
what
crazy.
this about.
We gonna see as the details emerge. This third party snitching shit is crazy. If Meech really did that, does this affect him?
If Meech did that, did he really tell or did the bitch tell?
No,
Because he told her in confidentiality,
No.
and she was getting served and wanted to help my nigga get out.
he made her a
'Cause-
rat in his race, obviously, but
You know what I'm
it still
saying?
was his intention to get a time cut. If that thing wouldn't have happened, then he
But
would have been out.
is the statement valid? So if she gave a statement and the statement is debunked because she fucked the dude, how did that affect the rest of them?
If you made the statement and it didn't work, doesn't matter. You already made the statement.
Yeah, if she made the statement though, so what are they saying?
No, they're saying
that he told her to do it.
Yes.
But but they was already saying that she was already a snitch. They brought her to get on his case, so she was already doing her homework to snitch anyway.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but
You
do they have
agreed to
paperwork
work with her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I need to see. I need to see the paperwork showing that Meech knew she was a CI and he chose to work with her.
No, this is the thing. Even if he didn't know she was a CI, he was willing to allow her to be a CI. Then, in his defense,
For the time
How
cut.
do I
Man.
know this though?
All this shit coming out season 4. Y'all stay tuned to BMF, okay?
it's speculation right now.
I know.
And I'm sure it's paperwork out there. I'm not going out of my way to go get it because I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, from Cuffy's side, Cuffy is the guy that's locked up doing 27 years.
With
He's
that
the
name,
one
Cuffy.
saying, Cuffy got his ass cuffed.
Right.
He's the one saying Meech did this, and she came into the courtroom and said on the stand that this is what she did in Meech's benefit. So if that's proven to be true, he ratted, no matter if he knew she was a CI or not. Because what he thought, if this is true, is never going to come out on his name because he used her. But it got exposed once she started fucking the special agent. And then the whole plan blew up and Meech still had to do the time. So it's like, now you did that for nothing. You put some snitch shit on your jacket for nothing because you still had to do the time.
See, in my mind though, you still got to prove that Meech
Did that.
used her because they coerce people to get on the stand and say all type of shit.
All kind of
to
shit.
make this deal work, you need to get up here and say this about
Yeah.
Meech. And
I'm
that
sure
might
you had
that-
a co-defendant that they tried to get you to tell on, and it didn't work.
And you have a point. If she was in the business workings, they could have easily been like, we're gonna attach you to this RICO if you don't become an informant,
right but
because
she-
you might know X, Y, and Z.
She's already in the informant already.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if he didn't have no knowledge she's an informant, that's like somebody in here being an informant, and we talking about going to go do something the whole time. A person is an informant, and I don't know. Then it's like, how does that affect me in a sense because of somebody else choosing to go snitch? If I don't know you're a CI and you tell everything we talked about, then yeah, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna get stretched the same way Meech got stretched. And it's still, that shit is far-fetched right now. Until they that's why that shit is tricky. You need the work to unravel. But I do want to say one other thing, even though it's going to sound crazy. People that's in the system, things can happen without having traces of paperwork.
Cut just debunked his own
No, I
shit.
didn't because I know this for sure. But to say a third party informant, they have to have work on that CI regardless, though. For her to say Meech made her go do this and do that.
Well, duh, that's what they saying. But they're saying the reason it's not credible now because she fucked this special agent. So now you could have been doing this out of lust for him to benefit him. We don't know what you're saying true now or not because his whole thing is to get the conviction to raise his career up. So now he fucked you. I don't know what's real and what's not. You got a motive now to help him. So
But
that's why the shit gets thrown out.
The whole point is
So we'll see when the details come out. But
Yeah,
if you know 50, 50 don't miss. That's all I'm gonna say. I never seen 50 lie on the nigga.
Nope.
50 say some shit, that shit be coming out facts, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not putting nothing on
He
me.
said, Nelly fucked your first baby mama. Nigga. What you mad at me for?
I'm just saying that nigga told DJ Khaled, yeah, we know where your mama and them stay. They
Damn.
thought he was playing, nigga, until they came with that video of his mama sleeping at the job.
Damn.
Like, nigga, stop playing, nigga. I'm closer than you think.
That's wild.
I'm just saying, 50
They
is
ran up on
calculated. We know
moms?
that. Ran up on mom, snoozing, nigga.
Oh yeah, mom's had to get it.
And this how cold. Hey, this how cold it is. They said French Montana got the footage.
Oh, not Frenchie.
And then him and DJ Khaled was, so 50 a cold nigga, boy. 50 get the nigga right next to you, tap you on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's foul.
We'll see. But look, let's move on though. A$AP Rocky facing the case, right? I believe he's facing like 24 years. A$AP Relly, who used to be a part of A$AP, they was boys. They got into an altercation. And I just found this out before the show. It's video footage of the altercation. TMZ got the footage. You can go look it up. You could clearly see everything. So this is crazy to me. A$AP gets offered about 6 months and then 3-year probation. Charges basically over with. He denies it. Now he's facing like 24.
Okay, smoking rock.
A$AP Relly,
Hey, yeah, he's stupid in a bitch.
A$AP Relly gets on the stand,
Oh, he told too?
told
Yeah.
Oh,
in
man.
4K, said he pointed the gun at me, said, I'll pop you, pussy, woo, wop, wop, this, that, and the third. A$AP goes, I don't play with guns. I never had a gun. This never happened, but there's video footage in 4K
this
of
is
it happening.
His defense is that gun was a starter gun. It wasn't a real gun. That's what they're saying, that it's a gun to keep on him.
But if the nigga really got popped, then that debunks it.
No, he didn't get
He
popped.
didn't talk.
Oh, so
He
that
said he
yeah.
popped him.
This is my thing.
Or he threatened
shut
to
up.
pop him.
This
Yeah, but
is my
even
thing,
even
bro.
with the dude, you enticed me. Nigga told him to shoot him and shit. Shoot me, nigga. Like you tripping. Like
Yeah,
so
shut the
that
fuck up.
might
Is
that might
A$AP a fool for not taking the deal, or is he
Oh,
smart
yeah,
for taking
he
the
dumb
trial?
as a motherfucker.
It's a risky situation.
No,
Like,
ain't no risky nothing. He's stupid in a bitch.
he's stupid.
if they got you
he's
on
stupid.
camera, I think
Listen.
it's
If they don't, but if they got you on camera with a prop gun, you know, A$AP keep a lot of prop guns. But if he didn't have if he had a real hammer that they caught him with, then yeah, he should have just took
Bro.
the time. But if you feel like nigga, I'm sticking on what I'm on.
they got the video footage and then they have other pictures of him with real guns. So they
Yeah,
trying to
that's
say
what I'm
that because he's
saying,
trying to
bro.
say it's just a prop, but now they pulling up other videos like, we seen you with real guns before, so we don't know how much of this could really be a prop. Like, is that really a prop gun?
But but with those cases, they got to be beyond reasonable doubt. A
You
nigga like
got-
me,
hey,
a
I ain't gonna even lie.
nigga like me would have took the 6 months and been up out of there.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
he
look,
just had 2 babies.
But
he, you know?
I'm not gonna even lie to you, bro. You gotta be a desperate nigga to pull a prop gun in a fight. Did he think he was gonna lose? Like, that's what I'm trying
It's
to
crazy
figure.
because he had him up against the
You
thing.
get what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
was already
So,
doing him dirty.
If you telling the judge, yeah, I just had to show this nigga something.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of fucking delusional.
Bro,
I
or
would have took the 6.
he
Bro.
could have told the judge he was fearing for his life. He didn't know what to do. You
What
know I'm saying?
what nigga in the hood ever had a case and they came and said, look, your boy, he just turned on you. He's getting on the stand. He's telling everything. But we'll offer you this 6 months. You can get out now. Nah, fuck that 6 months. I'm going to trial and facing this 24. You're a millionaire. You're basically a billionaire because Rihanna is your baby mama.
Nigga.
That's
So
what-
you know you're not going back to jail once you get out and take this 6 months.
He feel like he's not going to jail now.
Like
Yeah.
like you're gonna
he got that Rock Nation PR team. That's what it is.
He like, nigga, I ain't going to jail,
He
period.
been going to
But that
trial.
nigga say no jail time, nigga.
Excuse me, not trial. You've been going to court over 6 months. This shit could have been over. Why even risk it? Because one wrong slip up from the defense, 20
So-
plus. You could have the best lawyers in the world. One wrong slip up.
Just had 2 kids. I mean, it's like you should have
Just
just
had
took the
2
should have took
kids.
the time and just got it over
Rihanna's your
with.
baby mama.
He
What
was
do we-
scared she was finna
So
go back
maybe
to Drake.
Nigga gonna lose her in that 6 months.
I can't lose her
You know,
in
they be
this rap
shaking,
battle.
shaking.
Hey, he's
Quick,
spooked
too.
up. I can't leave her
in this
alone.
rap
nigga.
battle. Nigga Drake and his feelings, he might make a banger.
He might double back.
Your man just left you. He in prison. All kind of shit. He getting stretched out, boy. You better chill. Riri, it's all right. Let him go.
So I never seen a nigga see yourself on video and have a CI confirm what was in the video and then still want to go. So maybe
He got
Rihanna got some
something-
type of billionaire influence. They'd have
That
passed
nigga
the judge a
finna
white
dig up
envelope.
Johnny Cochran.
For the dick.
Johnny, fuck up. He one of them type niggas.
I don't know
boy.
if Johnny could beat this one. This is crazy.
It's
That nigga-
ugly
that
because he
nigga-
on
that-
camera.
But that nigga don't think he's going to jail. It's no way possible.
They got him running- they got him
probably
running
told
through
that
the
nigga,
neighborhood,
I
all
got you.
type of
I'm a
shit.
billionaire, nigga. You gonna be straight.
Man, that nigga crazy. That nigga probably walked up like, God, come down here and tell him I was just playing with this nigga.
He had to, cause
This nigga play. If you
He
going to
playing
jail,
with himself, huh?
you going to jail, nigga. I don't know if it's gonna be for 24, but you going to jail.
He probably gonna do some type of time.
But you
huh?
think
He gonna do more than 6 months for sure.
yeah, because if you lose, they bang you with
They-
the max.
yeah, they gonna
Oh,
fuck
you
you.
playing with us?
And
We
you
got to
doing-
spend all this damn money going
And
to
you
trial
doing
and shit.
85% of that shit,
They
bro. for
banging
sure.
your ass. I
So-
wouldn't even play like that, nigga. Give me the 6 months, nigga. I'm finna be out of here.
And
they
only
gonna
3
kick you
years
out
of
early.
probation. I feel like you got Young Thug. What he got? 20 years, however much years of probation he on.
Man, yeah, that don't.
3
that-
years is
That
ASAP
don't
Rocky.
make no fucking sense.
It ain't gonna be that bad.
I think that's what he was thinking about, that 3-year probation. Like, damn, I probably can't smoke. I can't do this. I can't do that. So in his mind, he
Niggas-
can't last 3 years on probation. In his mind, he like, shit, I'm going to fail probation and go back anyway. Let me see if I can beat this. I got Riri in my corner. She know these. I'm pretty sure Rock Nation team is telling him you good, because what other
I
reason
don't
would you
know.
have-
Y'all just talked about
All
Jay
you-
the other day.
Woo.
He said, "I don't." What
All
he say
you-
about Beans?
Yeah,
He
that's
wasn't
this
fucking
is
with
a
him.
different level though. I just think
Nigga.
he think in his mind he know he got it beat or something, because for one, the nigga didn't even get shot, and then it's like, what proof do y'all actually have? Do y'all got shell casings? Can y'all prove that my
It
gun
was a real
ain't
gun,
was
yeah.
the prop gun? What do y'all have by that? I don't
What do
have.
they have? They got a snitch and you on video in 4K.
Yes.
They got a lot.
I know, but they don't.
Fucking nigga mean.
The video.
Can't you
That's
still
of
do
what?
time though, even if it's a prop gun for the pointing it and doing all the extra shit, roughing them
You
up?
can do time for telling the nigga,
I'll
I'm gonna
kill
kill
you.
you. That's a
That's
threat,
a
terrorist
verbal
threat.
Terrorist threat.
You can do time for that alone. I see you in the video. Come on, what the fuck? Now I'm gonna believe you didn't say it. Like, come on, bro. We niggas. And like, let's be for real. Like, we don't know how this shit go in court. You really finna go up there in front of them crackers and I didn't say that. That was a prop gun.
didn't.
Nigga, you play on my intelligence.
I had
banging
a
your
prop
ass.
gun. I pointed it at him, told him, have a nice day. That's what I told him.
Man, they finna bang your ass. You go in there playing with them people.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with this nigga. Nigga, you take that 6 months, get the fuck on, go back to fucking Rihanna in Barbados. Nigga, go to Barbados.
That's
for
what
the
I'm
next
saying.
year.
There's
Like,
so
what's
much
wrong
you
with
could do
this nigga?
to get them 3 years past. I
This
feel
nigga's
like.
crazy, nigga.
Them niggas rich, man. You feel like, nigga, I don't gotta do no jail
Untouchable,
time. Them
yeah.
niggas think they above whatever they above.
I
If
need
Little
some of that shit.
if Lil Wayne got sent to Rikers, nigga.
And all his dreads fell out of that.
Yeah, but we
Gun came home with 6 dreads. Cuz.
And Drake clapped his
For
baby.
one,
Yeah.
no, nigga.
crazy.
You can't use Wayne because he got caught with the shit in his hand and he got caught with the shit on him. So,
Nah, it wasn't in his hand.
Yeah,
it was on the bus.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
got
And
it.
they
yeah.
put it on him though.
That's
He was
crazy.
because he was the
So
star.
that's better than being caught in 4K video.
yeah, that is.
Like, that's what's tripping me out. Nigga, you're in court watching yourself on the goddamn video.
Where y'all get that?
Like, nigga gonna say it's AI?
the type
Like,
of denial got to be crazy.
It's,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I'm not even risking it.
Nah, hell nah.
I'm not even, first of all,
What the fuck was they arguing over, bro? Like, that's the whole little shit I want to know.
What is the whole video? Does the video show them fighting?
show him the video,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Because once you see the video, his whole shit gonna change.
It showed this nigga ASAP roughing this nigga up. And
Ain't
the nigga
no
trying
way-
to fight back.
Because I was looking
But
like,
then he came
maybe
out
it don't
like-
show his face. No,
Yeah.
nigga, they paused right on the nigga face.
Yeah, they showed that motherfucker. Show him the video, man.
That's out.
Hey, Kane ain't gonna be laughing when the police get a hold of this tape. Nigga, fuck Kane.
That nigga ASAP really turned into bitch ass Chauncey, cuz.
Hey, ASAP, for real, hire real niggas in your camp next time, cuz.
Hey, whoever is in ASAP camp, y'all gotta talk some sense into this nigga,
Shoulda
bro.
did it faster, bitch ass nigga.
See if he could double back and get that deal.
Yeah,
bro
man.
is tripping. I don't care if you innocent, nigga.
That's
Even
wild.
risking 20-something years with the position that he's in. First of all, a charge on his record don't mean nothing, nigga. He's ASAP Rocky.
Nathaniel.
That's gonna boost his damn career.
Yeah, facts.
If anything. Like, what
This
the fuck
nigga
you
ain't
talking
been in
about?
trouble since he came out. So that's cool.
He been locked up before, so he know he can handle jail.
Yeah. Maybe he got raped in there.
They're gonna put you in high power. You're gonna be on the celebrity role. You're gonna be in there good. Niggas in there groupied out, trying to get autographs.
That look like they just in the street jumping around at me. It don't look like enough.
Them niggas was getting lint off each other's shoulders.
That definitely ain't no 4K.
But why
Free ASAP.
But they show him go
I'm not
like
playing
they
with
show him have it behind his back, and then they show him pointed and pointed
You
to.
don't see shit.
I'm not playing
They
with
don't
it.
see shit.
In my opinion, he a dumbass. If he beat it, you could call me a dumbass. But in my opinion, of someone who been in a courtroom and has somebody telling on him, he's stupid as fuck. I never seen a nigga beat a case with a rat on the case.
You did get told on.
Yes. What are you talking about? Nigga, you not beating that?
I would have took the 6 months, but that video is
It might make you feel if you got enough money and lawyers to get out of it.
Yeah, when the judge do this, that feeling gonna go drop right to the bottom of your stomach.
When the nigga
Nigga.
tell on you and you see the nigga, you be like, you really told, cuz.
For sure.
Crazy.
That's a weird feeling.
That's wild.
And this was his boy too, so
The nigga who told on me, he didn't even wait until he went to jail. He told right there in front of a nigga.
yeah, niggas be telling right there on the scene, hey, so
That nigga said, hey,
he had to
let me tell you something.
They be hoping they getting let out right there, right at the scene.
So dude got cross-examined again, and he's doubling down on it. They basically
that's
go into
wild.
more details. Y'all can go look the details up and see basically everything that he said is broken down on every damn website. And I think they caught him coming out like, hey, man, you snitching? And he said, yeah, if somebody had a gun trying to kill you, you gonna call yourself a snitch?
Bro
Or
said,
something?
I got, the reporter said, I got shot in the leg and I ain't never snitched. That's what he told him.
Oh, that's what he told him?
Yeah. So
Okay.
he was like, damn, he kind of felt stupid at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
Right?
see.
He know that fame status life over with hanging around that nigga. He like, fuck this nigga.
How you got the TMZ reporter telling you I got shot in the leg and never snitched?
Hey, so we'll see how this turns out. He knows something we don't. Rihanna is a billionaire. I'm just saying, money talk, bullshit walk. So he might walk on this little white envelope to the judge, the DA, and they might
I
overlook
tell you how
that.
this finna go. She finna go fuck Jay. Jay finna go talk to the judge. Judge finna tell his ass, listen, come on home, man. Riri miss you.
Bro,
All right?
it feels as serious
That
as they making it seem cut would have had no bail.
Yeah, man, but you know what time it is.
We can't
man.
say that. I don't know.
Nah, they gonna make it. They gonna make it something out of nothing. They need something to keep in the media.
We'll
man.
see. But look, in other news, I was watching this Jim Jones interview. He revealed a lot of information. Jones been going viral lately, right? Freestyles, beefing with Cam. So he revealed he had an opportunity to sign Drake and J. Cole damn near at the same time.
So why the
This
fuck he
nigga
did?
made this
He
up.
said he didn't sign Drake because
This nigga
the
crazy.
picture that they sent him was too zesty. He said the picture was
God trying to go
diabolical.
viral.
He said the music was hot, but when he seen the picture, Drake probably doing the duck lip thing that he always do. He like, I can't do nothing with this. He said, I was heavy on my mom shit at the time. Trey Gangsta Blood, we gang banging, we out there with Game on the west side. What I'm gonna do with him? Then he said he had J. Cole in the studio with him while he was making, I think the Poem album. One of them albums, and he's like J. Cole in there rapping his ass off. He like broke a rap, but he light skinned. I can't do nothing with this. He too light skinned.
Nigga, you light
light-skinned,
skinned. Fuck is wrong with
Is this nigga looking for an artist or a man? cuz?
Exactly, cuz. What
I'm
the
just
fuck?
trying to figure it out, cuz.
Nah, 'cause they ain't
the
making
nigga
no
said
sense.
one nigga too zesty, then the other nigga light skinned.
You want to make this money or
I'm
what?
trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
And
cuz.
That
think about
sound
this.
Crazy.
He had Max B, Stack Bundles.
Two light-skinned
He would have
niggas.
had Drake and J. Cole. Bird Gang would have been the biggest record label out. That nigga had an all-star team.
I call Cap.
I
Yeah.
do too.
I call Cap, man.
There's no way.
Wayne
That
been-
nigga could have signed J. Cole and
What year did he say he could have signed them?
This was before he got with Young Money because he said he turned on the radio and he heard Drake rapping. I forget which song. He like, I fucked up. I blew it. Because he said right after that, Drake blew up. Then J. Cole dropped the mix. Boom, J. Cole blew up.
I need to hear somebody. I need to hear one of them come out.
One of them confirmed
Yeah,
it.
'cause
Yeah.
it sound crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that one.
Because he said they was tapping in with him trying to
'Cause-
get the deal.
'cause
'Cause
this
neither
had-
one of them had record deals.
This down there had to be 2008 or 9 or
Yeah,
something.
something around there.
Oh, this around the time Ballin was going crazy.
Nah. Well, he blew it.
I mean, when you put it that way, though, they don't got record deals at the time. They could have, shopped their tape around or shopped some shit around and got in the studio with bro. It's possible.
I wonder, did that make all of these other executives and record label people look at artists now and stop being so fucking modest on signing them? Because y'all miss out on a lot of opportunities.
I mean, passing on a nigga
somebody
'cause he
did
light
the
skin
same
is
with
nuts.
Kendrick.
Okay, let's just be real though. Image mattered back then.
Yeah.
Image mattered.
Yeah.
And Jones is putting out the image of this big bad gangster blood from the East Coast. So think about all the crazy pictures Drake was taking back then.
Nigga, we didn't know no
He
crazy pictures
wasn't-
back
he-
then.
he wasn't
Media
doing
wasn't
it.
even social media. Wasn't
He was
even,
on Degrassi,
He
nigga.
was wheelchair Jimmy.
He was on Degrassi. He had the blackface thing. What if they sent the blackface picture to Cub?
Nigga,
Like, hey, sign, bro.
but Lil Wayne is known for what he known for, right? He not just the cleanest person ever, and he signed him, and he signed Nicki Minaj at the same
What
time.
Lil Wayne was known for? Doing drugs.
I mean, he caught cases, right? Or that's when he already had Drake.
No, he
Nah,
already
he
had Drake. Because
when he
Drake
caught the
fucked
case.
his girl.
I know
when
what you're
caught that
saying. He
case.
grew up under a
Yeah.
gangster rap with a
Yeah, I
gangster
mean,
group. In that sense, I know what you're saying. If
Nobody
image-
looked at him like
I know,
that,
but
bro.
I'm just some people around the world did. When he started pulling his Sue whooping out, niggas was other people was. He was putting on an image to the rest of the world. Maybe other gang members looked at him different, but I get what you're saying. He hung
Mainstream
around.
people
Niggas do
thought
Hot Boys,
Lil
nigga
Wayne
Turk
was-
and them, all them niggas looked at them like they was official.
But what Jones is saying, he didn't fit the image of what Bird Gang had going on. He was trying to keep it street, keep it hardcore. He like, I got these two
Man,
soft,
them
light-skinned
niggas was
niggas.
wearing pink back then, nigga.
Exactly. Come
What
on,
you talking
man.
about, cuz? Nigga had a pink headband on and a pink chinchilla.
Hey, they revolutionized some shit because how many
don't.
niggas start wearing pink after
But
that?
imagine having
At
Drake
that time.
in a pink with them lyrics.
No,
nigga.
it would have went crazy.
Nigga,
We
you would've-
know it would have went crazy. That's why he's looking back, reflecting on it, going, damn, I fucked up. Imagine J. Cole and Drake under Jim Jones' tutelage.
They
He could
wouldn't
have
have
been
went
like
as
this
far.
to J.
But
Cole and
Jim-
Drake.
They wouldn't have went as
They
far.
wouldn't got big
Time
with
out.
the
Time out.
Nah.
Jim Jones wouldn't know what to do
Jim
with them
Jones,
niggas.
That's what he said.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jim Jones can't even rap like them, cuz so that shit wouldn't have made it
wouldn't have made
sense.
sense.
It wouldn't
at all.
They situations turned out better. based
Way
off-
better.
Wayne.
So
Drake fucking with Young Money was the best thing that could have happened to
Ever.
Drake.
Yeah.
Ever in his life.
So everybody that's trying to pursue something, when the doors close in your face, sometimes that's a blessing. Because like they
Yeah.
said, imagine them signing to Jim Jones at that time and Jones trying to turn them into some gangsters to fit the image of Bird Gang. They wouldn't have been J. Cole and Drake. They
Nope.
probably would have fizzled out because look what happened. Max B in jail, Stack Bundle's dead, Melly Matrix in jail,
Yep.
Jaja left, she hate Jones. The entire Bird Gang roster is gone. None of them doing nothing other than Jones. So obviously he doesn't know how to manage artists.
He ain't
Same with
doing
Dipset. Hell Rail, nowhere to be found. 40 Cal, nowhere to be found.
Nope.
J.R. Ryder still trying to do some Uncasa podcasting. Only one cracking is Cam. Joel Santana, teeth falling out every interview.
Come on.
Damn.
In the video looking like, come on, like real shit. The only ones that's doing anything is Jones and Cam.
And
That
maybe
nigga
Drake
don't
and
got
Cole.
no
Maybe
money.
Drake and Cole didn't choose him.
He ain't got
You
no
know?
bread to go get no teeth. and
I think he got the teeth, but they keep falling out.
Damn.
Like Dame Dash, he did the interview because shit fell out. Like it's a certain type of
Chain broke, all type of
yeah.
shit.
These niggas out here looking
Man,
crazy.
at that point, I'm getting screw ends into my
Yeah,
gums.
you
Fuck
hear
is you
me?
talking
Like-
about?
like,
These niggas.
But I'm
damn.
just saying,
Everybody
look-
want these bunk ass veneers that's flying out of nigga mouth. That shit was crazy.
That nigga had cheeky lace.
If you look at Dipset, their track record is not
It's
good
just a lot
for
of-
how they artists turned out.
Some people leadership's qualities don't always know how to keep people in a bunch. It's always a person that usually beats the glue out of those groups, and obviously he's not being ahead of he's not running something right.
Okay, look, let's switch gears a little bit, right? Let's get off the music for a second. I seen this clip, TK Kirkland. It's going viral. He says, he was asked, if you got kids with a woman, y'all break up, you trying to co-parent, she's doing everything in her power to keep the kids away. What should a man do? And his response was, he should go get another woman, start a new family, and forget about him. So
wouldn't
what
say
do
that.
y'all think about what he said? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And what advice would you give I'm gonna start with you because you actually got kids.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Like you saying, she won't let him see him, so he should just forget about him in general. That's
Yeah,
what you
he
saying.
said he should forget about him, go start another family, and once they turn 18, he'll reach out and try to let them know this is why I
that's
did
too-
what I did.
That's too much time passing.
You the villain at that point.
For me personally, if my baby mama not letting me see my kid, I'm going to the court for one. Because fathers got just as much rights as mothers.
Tell him again.
Number one, you fight for your kid to let them know that they are worth fighting for. You feel me? Because that time gap that you giving them to raise another family and raise them kids, they gonna resent you for that because they didn't get that proper treatment and raised the way that they deserve to be raised. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be here at that one point. You know what I'm saying? So
Cuz got passion.
yeah, you know, this because that's some serious shit. You know what I'm saying? One thing about kids, they don't ask to be here. So it's like they catch the bad end of the stick when they deal with that type of shit. So you don't have another kid just to get over the first kid you can't see.
That was crazy.
That's absurd. Nigga.
Not an
Like,
ex-girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
thought he was cooking.
yeah, he not cooking at all. My thing is you show your rights, bro. You exercise your rights and you show how much you love your child. And if it doesn't work in that form, then you also be man enough to let that child know that I've done everything in my power to be there. You know, it just wasn't the right time. You know,
Yeah, see,
but
I got
you do
kids.
everything on your time that you need to do it.
No, that's facts. I got kids as well. And I've been in a similar situation. So I could speak from experience.
Nigga, me too.
Take your ass down to the courthouse. You got more rights than you think you know.
Hey,
Than you think you do.
Hey, on God, listen, that child support shit, boy, it's a lot of baby mamas making amends with their baby daddies nowadays, man.
Man, listen. Every
That's
Tuesday, I don't know
crazy.
where state you in, but in California, every Tuesday and Thursday, you can go down to the courthouse and they have people appointed to help you, tell you what to fill out. They ask you about
Yep.
okay, this is what's going on. Okay, cool. Fill out this form, blah, blah, blah. They got the computers right
It's
there
called
for
the
you.
Self-Help Center.
Self-help center. They got the computers right there for you. They will put the paperwork in for you.
Yeah.
Give you the court date. You go in, the family court, do the thing in the process. And unless you are a complete danger to the children, and she can prove that, or you are some type of strung out drug addict, for the most part, you're probably going to get 50-50 when you go in there. Because like he said, dad got rights. I know the courts are set up in
For
favor
mothers.
of the women, but if the man goes in there and fights and shows like, nah, I want my kids in my life, for the most part, the judge is gonna decipher the facts. I'm gonna tell you how it goes. Most women go into these courthouses talking about the baby daddy. He ain't shit. He do this. He don't do that. He don't. You go in there with all your receipts, all your text messages, how
Hey.
many times you hit her up to see the kid, how many times she tried to keep the kids away, not telling you where they at, and the judge is gonna see that, and the judge is gonna tell her, hey, this ain't about no spouse.
Yeah,
What about
look,
the kids?
I
Because
was
they
about to
go
tell
in
you
there
that.
emotionally.
You go in there and you make everything about your children. Don't
Exactly.
even make it about you. Don't make it about you or her, and you will succeed in your court case because the judge ruling is based on for the children, not for the parents. And a lot of people don't understand that. They go in there like, he not seeing my side. He not doing it. The job of the judge is to make sure the child is to get the best ruling in this situation. So if you want to be the best ruling in this situation, you need to be in a position to be ruled in favor for.
No facts.
A lot of people go in there with expectations and don't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
telling
Like
you.
not a home, not a job, not a car, not nothing. You gotta have something in your favor to show the judge that you have put in the effort to be there for that child. You know?
Facts. That's why I said
All
keep
that
all
type of
your
shit.
receipts. Keep those text messages. Them are key. Because if you know anything about women, they in
Yeah.
the text messages talking crazy.
Boy.
And I'm telling you, when you see their face when the judge is reading it out loud, well, what you meant by this? Well, how come on your kid's birthday you told him, fuck you, you ain't never seeing your son again? And she got to explain that to the judge. I'm telling you, it's going to go in your favor. But to touch on what TK said, he out his fucking brain.
Yeah,
bro.
I think
He's
he could
out
have
his
handled
brain.
that better. If she not letting him see the kid, he could have made a private account for that kid to invest money into it. You know, being able to be a provider still for the child, not being able to see him.
What he said is the coward's way out.
Yeah.
That's the easy way out. That's the coward's way out. Just going to start another family. Well, what does that look in the eyes of your kids who see you around town doing all this for these kids? First of all, this is their sibling now that they never gonna meet. So
Never
now they
got
got
to
brothers and sisters out there that they never met and probably never gonna meet. So they gonna hate you for that. You taking care of them, but not them. They gonna hate you for that. Man, you gonna double back at 18, they might try to unalive your ass. Talking about, yeah, your mama this and mama that. After she been filling their head with propaganda for 18 years.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's not it, bro. You gotta fight for your kids.
Hit
Period,
the button
point
on his
blank.
ass.
Period, point blank. And this is how you alleviate that. Start doing background checks on the women you deal with, because a lot of us don't do that. I didn't do that.
Me either.
None of the homies I know did that. Actually do your groundwork on the women you're dealing with. Go meet their family.
Facts.
Go see if she got a father.
Facts.
Meet her father.
Hey,
see
none
what
of
type
that-
of men, what type of tutelage she was raised under. That shit matters. When you meet women who respect their fathers, they're completely different than the women who never had a father.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Them type of women don't play them court games. It be the single baby mamas doing that type of shit.
Yeah.
Who are raised by single baby mamas. So really start to do your background check. Now, them two don't got kids, so what's y'all take on it? As someone with no kids.
I mean, I would think that if I had a kid, I would do anything in my power to be with my kid, regardless of the mother, right? Because at the end of the day, I would think my kids are going to grow up and say, well, you had a choice and you chose to go and start a whole new family and put that energy towards other people instead of putting that towards me. So them 18 years that we were separated and you put all that energy into them, going to football games, playing catch, taking them to prom, whatever you did, you could have did that for me. And you chose not to at the end of the day, regardless of the circumstances. Like bro was saying, I just got brought into this world. I didn't ask to be here. Y'all brought me into here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it don't got nothing to do with the situation between you and my mom. It got to do about me. So you need to put the energy towards that kid. Anybody who's not doing that, to me, it is a cop-out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, go to the courts, handle your business, do everything you need to do in your power. Because at the end of the day, if I'm a kid and you tell me, oh, you just gonna start a new family, and then you try to come holler at me, I'm gonna be like, fuck you anyway. Like,
And-
nigga, because you didn't try hard enough.
And I feel like kids they'll see the struggle. They'll see you trying to fight. And so you won't be the worst guy in the world once they start to get older, for sure, if you've been having this battle and they're like, okay, mom be tripping. Eventually they're going to understand, and the propaganda is not going to just, you know what I mean, hit so hard because they're going to see the facts. So
The actions.
yeah, as long as you keep trying and trying, eventually they're going to wake up like, hold on, mom is mom, but she still be wrong.
And let me put this out there, because we grew up in the streets, so we got a different view of the court system. To all the street niggas out there, family court is not snitching.
No.
Going to family court to fight for your kids are not snitching. I had that mindset. So I had an uphill battle. If I would have jumped at the opportunity of what I was seeing in real time and jumped first, I wouldn't have had to fight so hard as I did. A lot of niggas like, damn, I can't go to the court. That's telling. No, bro. Family court and criminal court, two different things. Because once she file on you, guess what? You gonna end up in that same courtroom anyways.
Yep.
I done told a gang of niggas, bro, my baby mama doing this, my baby mama doing that. Bro, she finna do this to you. Go file, hurry up. Oh, all right, man. But in their mind, I know they think it's telling, and they didn't do it. Couple months down the line, she filed on their ass. Now they checks getting garnished and all. Hey, man, what do I do? Nigga, I told you what to do. Now you fighting that uphill battle when you could have jumped the gun.
Yeah.
You don't have a say at that point, huh?
No.
You got, first of all, you do got to say, you could not go and she get 100% of everything.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, if you work, they trying to get the child support
Yep.
and all of that. So if you don't go, you're getting smacked.
That
So
shit
now
is
you going
set up.
and you playing defense instead of offense.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I had that mindset. Niggas was telling me, my moms and shit was telling me, like, you might got to woo up. And I'm like, man, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. The fuck, that's some snitching shit. And then once they file on you, and then you see your check getting hit,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go anyway. Now you got to defend yourself.
That's
when
me.
you could have been the first one to do it. So if she ain't acting right, my nigga, you might need to jump that gun first. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Don't deny it.
Yeah, but even then, women got to stop doing this shit to niggas. That's really the
That's
main
just
thing.
like telling them they
I
gotta
understand
take
that.
accountability, nigga. That shit ain't never
It ain't
happening.
gonna happen, but that's the biggest key. Like, you're only fucking over your kid at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You ain't gotta have a relationship with the father. Do all that shit, go through courts and do all this shit. He still gets to see him, so it defeats the purpose. So But majority of niggas ain't gonna do it. You actually got a nigga showing up. You need to just let nigga take care of his kids. All that other shit is weak.
And I'm gonna be honest, bro. It be the ones saying I would never do this. That's the main ones doing it. It's very rare a woman don't get emotionally scorned and don't take that route because that route is so easy to take and it's set up for them to win. And it's the only get back they really got at you. Because when a woman is scorned, she wants you to hurt and hurt bad, as bad as she hurt.
And the
I
only
see
way
it
she
time
know
and
you gonna
time
hurt is
again.
if she know you invested in that kid.
Right, because the niggas who are deadbeats, they
Don't
never get
nothing.
taken to court.
I swear to God.
Never.
I know a couple homies right now. We ain't friends because of that shit. How much I give tax with child support, and this nigga just don't got child support. He'll take care of his kids. I don't want to be a friend.
You don't want to be his friend. Let's make it clear. You don't want to be his friend because he don't take care of his kids. You don't want to be his friend because he ain't getting child support. That misery little company.
Like, nigga, you gotta get hit like I'm getting hit, nigga.
Both.
Yeah, you a lucky ass nigga.
Both.
I'm telling you, bro, it be the good fathers
It's both.
who are trying to be in their kid's life who get done the dirtiest in court.
Yeah.
The ain't shit dads, they know he ain't shit and he don't give a fuck about them kids, so they don't even bother taking them to court because they know it ain't gonna matter.
And they still gonna let him hit.
And he's still hitting. So, fellas, you got rights.
Crazy.
Utilize them. What you got for us, Kylie? I got topics for days. I'm looking at the timer. I'm trying to hit our usual 2-hour mark.
What time we at right now?
We at like 1:30.
Kylie, like I'm ready to go.
Yeah, nah, if you're ready to go, you can dip. You feel me? I ain't tripping.
We can talk about the Grammys if you want to get into that. Kendrick nominated for 7 Grammys.
7?
7 Grammys.
For which ones?
2 best rap performance, 2 best rap song. Best. Let me see. I had him.
I think he wins them all. I think whatever he nominated for, he gonna win them.
2 best rap performances, 2 best rap songs.
Let me see where it is. Oh, here. Song of the year, record of the year, best rap song, 2 of them. Best rap performance, 2 of them, and then best rap music or
Yeah,
best music video.
He gonna win all of
He
them.
won all of them.
It's gonna be a clean sweep. Because that's gonna
crazy.
be more. That's gonna be more beneficial for the Grammys than Kendrick.
Yeah.
Anything his name is on is blowing up. He's doing the Super Bowl performance. Yeah, Kendrick won all 5 Grammys. You know how many articles that shit gonna be in?
Yeah.
That shit gonna be trending worldwide. Nigga, that's gonna be a good look for the Grammys. He winning all of them. Mark my words. What y'all think?
Kendrick got trophies though for days already.
Already.
So it was another thing too. I don't know if y'all seen that already trending. A new fat bitch got refused in the Uber car. Did y'all
Oh,
see
yeah,
that?
that shit was funny.
Yeah, the African dude told her she was too big to get in.
heavy.
But this is what I was saying on that last episode when we just did the Lyft lady, that they're gonna start coming out trying to do this. Not gonna be surprised if she's in there trying to sue them next.
Now everybody like, man, I'm finna turn down fat bitches now.
Hey, look.
But she really couldn't fit in the car. That's what's so crazy.
Hey, but to get serious, right? We ain't got political in a while. We've been giving y'all a break.
Now go ahead.
Okay, so Boyce Watkins puts out a tweet. With as much as Trump did with his first couple days in office, that was more than Obama did for black people in the whole. Well, he was president twice, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
8
yeah.
years.
Two terms.
That was more than Obama did in 8 years. President Trump did for Americans in more in the first couple days than Obama did his entire 8-year term. And that by sitting back and looking at the facts and taking your emotions out of it, taking race out of it, it shows Obama could have done way more for the black community than he did. All of this, his arms is tied. He can't really do for people like he wanted to do because they got to go through all these channels. Trump just jumped all them channels,
Well,
signed 78 executive orders at the drop of a hat.
it's a
Well, what
nuanced conversation because you got to think about Trump's cabinet right now. Like the House and the Senate has always been 50-50.
He has
Right.
everybody.
He has
in there.
everybody right now. So he could say, whatever he want and he can get it signed because he does have approval from both the House and the Senate. And he's a white dude and he's Trump, right? So
nigga.
I
What
think
do
when you
you-
look at Obama, it's like, yeah, he could have did more, but also we're not in them rooms and we don't understand how things went of the struggle of trying to get certain shit passed. I agree he could have did more, but I don't think the road was just as cut and dry as it was for Trump.
Okay, so with
That's a
as
great point.
easily as he did with the LGBT community, as much rights and things as he gave him, you don't think he could have done the same for the blacks?
But it's not easy as in a sense because that could have been part of their agenda too. It could have just you've been using him for the forefront. That might have been you do something for them. This is easy. We're gonna help you push that.
And every president has a thing, right, that they're preaching at the forefront. That is the the base of their presidency. With Trump, it was illegal immigration. With Obama, it was LGBTQ. But at the end of the day, it's whatever the culture or the world at the point in time is feeling like they need or the media is pushing the most. So when Obama came into office, it was about gays being married and having certain rights. And so he took that and he used that to his advantage.
Question. Okay, so you know how they've been saying his wife is a man?
Yeah.
Do you think that's why he was pushing so hard for that gay shit?
I mean, that could be the case. And what's crazy, there's a conspiracy going, a lot of presidents' wives were men. If you go back and look at the photos, a lot of them look like big-ass men.
Damn.
A lot of
And
them.
that's my point. That would have made it easier for them to be pushing this shit. We see it on TV. We see it everywhere else. They all might be a part
Hey,
of
move
it.
that off the wall.
You hear
Put it on
them.
for
You
the whole
hear
thing.
them with the
The chair.
what they say, the Epstein Islands, and they all be connected to a lot of different things. So you never know.
I
And
believe
again, a lot
Boyce
of the-
Watkins has a point, though.
I
mean,
do.
we giving Obama a cop-out, bro. He didn't even... I could see if he pushed for things and they got denied, then we could say, well, you know what? That wasn't really on him. If you look back, he didn't really push for anything.
Hey,
Like, let's talk about
God.
immigration. Obama, he deported a lot of people. He deported a lot of immigrants. It never made the news. Nobody really knew about it because they're saying, why are you up in arms about Trump deporting people when Obama started this shit? Go back and look at his 2 terms of how many millions of immigrants he deported. But it
Yeah.
never made the news because the news wanted him to be sensationalized and loved, that all the negative shit he was doing, they never put it out there.
But it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of people that's supporting Trump doing the immigrant stuff.
Yeah.
So would that be considered negative now? When Obama did it, was it negative then, or is it still negative now?
Hey,
Yeah.
honestly, you know, my take on that whole situation, him removing the illegal immigrants, a lot of people don't take advantage of the jobs that's out here to where the illegal immigrants be taking it over. And y'all get mad at these illegal immigrants. Now that he moving these illegal immigrants, are y'all gonna get y'all ass up and go take control of the jobs that y'all failed to go get?
That was my
the immigrants got, bro, because keeping it real, these immigrants be building a lot of shit for us.
And then it's like they say things like, "Who gonna be out there? Where you gonna get your fruit from? Where you
Nigga,
gonna do all
downtown
that type
LA,
of
nigga,
stuff?"
I've been sick, nigga. I've been
But
sick.
shit.
And that was
Them
something
niggas
that I
do be down
said.
there gang thick.
Downtown.
I'm gonna say one thing that I don't knock is that Obamacare helped a nigga like me when I ain't had no commissary or nothing in prison. I had some motherfucking soap, lotion, always saying, and it was free. So that was the only thing that I know. I was gone when he was doing the rest of his shit. So.
Okay, so even that point is low-key propaganda because if you look at the actual stats of how many illegal immigrant workers are held in farming jobs, that shit is like under 5% or something
Yeah.
crazy like that.
Yeah, now.
It's not even a lot of jobs. And then they say they got the automation coming where they was going to get replaced eventually.
Anyway. This is part of that probably.
Yeah, so as many jobs as we keep thinking because, I go downtown LA and all I see is the immigrants and, they selling strawberries on the side of the road or, they got the food truck. That's a small percentage in the grand scheme of the economy. They're not taking that many jobs in a sense. It's like you said, the jobs we probably don't want to do.
Yeah.
But right now, if that is open and people don't feel it, then you got an argument. But it's not really a high percentage of the jobs the way the immigrants are making it seem. We keep the economy going and this and that. And I go, well, if y'all are doing that here, why isn't your economy booming?
Yeah.
Because y'all got the
That's
same fucking jobs over there.
Over there,
So
yeah.
why would you want to come here
And pay taxes.
when
But
you
one
can
thing
do
you
the same
can't,
thing over
one
there?
thing I can refute with that is that most of those other economies, America's already over there destructing shit. Let's keep it 100. If America possibly stayed out of some of these countries and some of these places, they might have the ability to do things the way they want to do. But a lot of things are dictated by America because we are a superpower. So I could come into your country, tell you got to run it like this. If you don't want to, then I'll start a war in your country.
I mean, that's true to a sense, but then that goes back if you believe in this one world government where behind the scenes, they all working
All
together.
of them together.
Your government that you are blaming the Americans for is backdooring you with the Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Mexico. Oh, man, they got all these where do you think they're getting these American militarized weapons from and all that? Y'all forgot the Rick Ross case where he funded the Nicaraguan war for the government, pushing the drugs across the border? CIA was like, come on,
But I
bro.
feel like that's still, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the people are the people who suffer, right? The citizens. So if I could go over here and work and do these things, maybe they would but due to the circumstances, whatever it may be, I can't.
Nigga.
Bro, they're burning American flags and
Yeah.
waving their country's flags in America. How does that make sense? You're burning the American flag saying, fuck America. My country is the greatest, but you don't
live
want to
here.
go back.
Right.
And if your citizens are so great, why don't they want y'all back?
Facts.
Because your government is telling we're not accepting those planes. We don't even want their ass back.
Nah, because they stand down like, nah, nigga, you ran up out of here, nigga, stay over there.
And that's my argument is we're looking at things trying to empathetically instead of looking at it logically. Look at some of these third world countries. Oh, they're trash. They're this, they're that. This is why they're coming. This land of opportunities. Well, the country is a reflection of the people. So America is the greatest country in the world because the people help make it that. So when you see these third world countries, if we let all of them in, what you think America is going to turn into? A fucking third world country.
Mm-hmm.
Look at France. They let all them immigrants in. That shit is trashed. Why? Because that's the culture they were raised in. You see the motherfuckers shitting in the street. Why? Because they ain't even have plumbing back home. And they just, wherever they at, they just go take a dump. Not saying everybody, but we see videos of them doing that shit. Or you see the motherfuckers got geese in the parking lot. Like, come on, bro. That's their culture. That's what they know. They're going to bring that here. So you have to be meticulous with who you let in.
Yeah.
But nah, we got to, okay, you could work H1B1. Okay, yeah, you got some American, okay, we can let you, nah, you still a savage, stay your ass over there. I mean, because the country will flip. You're going to bring every immigrant from no matter where they from to be empathetic. What do you think the U.S. is going to turn into? A fucking third world country.
Hey,
I mean, but we've been doing it for so long. I don't see how.
What difference is it gonna make?
I don't see how. Like, it's just one of those things to me where it's like I don't see how it's going to turn into that. I feel like that's propaganda. We were still the number one country in most things, regardless of who's coming in, and we figure out a way to profit off of these people that do come in time and time again. So I don't think it's to our disadvantage. I think Trump is just doing a great job at this point in time, making it be, putting the emphasis on our disadvantage to it. But when Obama was doing it, before Obama, people have been getting deported or not getting deported, coming over illegally, and certain niggas wake up and get to the chili, certain niggas don't.
No, I mean letting them in at the numbers that they came in to try to disrupt the election. When does that ever happen?
This nigga Trump is a real nigga. He have 36 felonies and give me hope. Nigga, I could be the president. I ain't got not one felony, and I want to be the president. Like this nigga, he got 36 of them motherfuckers.
But see, even that in itself, like, we're attaching ourselves to that when you got to still look at it. This is a white man that owns Trump Towers, that's rich as fuck. The only reason why them 36 felonies don't matter is because he's who he is.
Exactly.
If Obama would have had 36 felonies, he would not be the president of the United States.
I know that.
So it's like,
I see that.
And Trump is banking on a lot of this shit that we're saying right here in this room to go towards wanting him to be president or agreeing with some of the things that he's saying. To me, it's all stolen land.
He ain't no punk bitch,
I look
though.
at the immigrants
if people wasn't emphasizing that, if Trump didn't ever emphasize that the immigrants was a problem, would people actually be giving a fuck about it?
Nope.
They wouldn't. Let's keep it 100. Because they already been here. Nobody really gave a fuck.
They've been here, but we've never seen them let in to at the numbers they were let in, and we've never ever seen them get more benefits and more rights than Americans. That's where the problem started coming in at. Like, wait a minute, they getting housing, they getting funding, they're putting Americans out of places to let them in. What American in their right mind is going to be cool with that? Nigga, go to Mexico right now and demand from their government what our government was giving to them illegals.
You can't, but your dollar's worth more there, to the point to where places in Mexico have already inflated due to Americans going over there and working from home and setting up shop there. So, I mean, Americans or Mexicans are glad to have Americans. You go to Cabo, Cancun, it's white people there.
That's tourist money.
It ain't.
Yeah,
but you could go.
That's not
that's
living.
tourist money. That's not living there as a refugee.
Yeah, you go into these sections, it's a whole different ball game.
And you keep saying money. They're coming with no money. They're coming to get money. That's the difference. You go over there with no money, cross illegally, and see if you get them same fucking rights. You talking about rich people that's buying property that they own citizens can't afford, or we're coming to the resorts to get drunk, and us going over there is helping their economy because it's giving them jobs. If we don't go to those resorts, who the fuck is going? They people ain't going. When you go to them resorts, all Americans in there. The only ones from their country is working there.
Yeah, the workers.
So it's like we giving you a damn job. by even coming to visit.
Yep.
Y'all coming, you ain't giving me no job. You actually taking jobs.
I just look at the immigrants as the white people who came on in boats and enslaved the Native Americans, enslaved the blacks, raped and pillaged. That's who the real immigrants are. The land's already stolen. I don't have a problem with the immigrants that are already here. If you're here, you're here. Now, if Trump wants to stop it and make it different, cool, by all means. But to me, that's how I feel about it.
I mean, we all feel about it the way we feel about it. Yeah, they immigrants too, but I mean, you can't own what you can't protect. So if you was here and you got strong-armed out your land, well, nigga, it's not your land. That was the way for me to get over that. Like, well, y'all was here, y'all let them come strong-arm y'all shit. Not only did you let them strong-arm your shit, you century after century, decade after decade, you're still leaving them in power and nobody trying to get it back. So why even cry about this is your land? Nigga, if somebody come in your house right now, armed with guns and get you and your family out.
So when the KKK ran through...
They didn't strong arm people. They had to finesse niggas and slither about it. They didn't really just come like, woke up today, boom, this is my shit, nigga, get the fuck out.
However they did it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
the way they came over is they gave them religion. They did, actually. They pretty much came over and said, hey, we have guns, you don't. You're going to listen to what we say. You're going to follow the religion we don't. If you don't, we're going to kill you. And then once you do follow the religion and you stay in the places we make you stay in, we're going to give you diseases and things that you have no idea you're not privy to at all, and we're going to kill you off regardless. So even if you listen or don't, we're going to kill you off and take over. How can somebody who is living in a whole different realm of reality that doesn't even know this is coming fight something like that?
yeah, from back then we could say that, but
And even now, you could look at Black Americans.
Generations, exactly.
You could look at Black Americans. Or how are Black Americans supposed to fight against the United States government? Are we just supposed to be like, all right, yeah, is it wrong, or should we, you know what I mean, or should we stop crying about it because the government did what they did to us?
Yeah,
we should stop crying about it.
Absolutely.
And we should start doing more of what our people at times was trying to do when they was educating each other and they was building unity and getting to the point to become strong enough to where you have access to be able to fight back. It's getting to a point where we just idiots at that point.
I agree. I agree. But I'm just saying
this.
when you look at the system and the power of a whole country or a whole government against a people, it is not an even match. That's all that I'm saying.
It's more even than we think, than we realize, because the system is built up of people. Part of the system is utilizing the people, brainwashing the people to do my dirty work.
Yeah, but if I have a body, you know what I mean, but they have your mind. So you could, well, there's people, but if everybody's controlled, which we know they are, then again, to me, the playing field is not level.
Right. It ain't level, but that don't mean just roll over and take it. If you're not trying to actively get it back, I don't believe you have the right to cry for it. It's like the bully on the block, come take your ball. You gonna cry forever about give me my ball back? Or you gonna go try to get the fucking ball back? Nobody's trying to get the ball back, so why cry about it?
You're going to be little Chris and walk off.
and Doughboy went over there and tried to get the ball back.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he got his shit rocked, but guess what? They got that motherfucking ball back. Without Doughboy, that ball would have been gone. Same shit. Niggas went, oh man, they did it. Yeah, we know they did it. Now what? Mm-hmm. We gonna say forever the odds are stacked against us? Okay.
No, I don't think it should. I think we should definitely try to fight. I'm just making a point that when you have a government that's aimed to do something, it's hard to beat that. It is hard to fight that.
Nobody said it was gonna be easy.
That's all I'm saying.
And then you go back in history, then you start to see, well, shit, a lot of our people snaked our own people. They helped these motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. That's a part of the history that don't get told enough.
Yeah,
this
I know
tribe,
that.
this tribe, this gang, aka this gang, don't fuck with this tribe, aka this gang. Fuck them. I'm giving them to them, but whole time not knowing giving them to them is gonna fuck me in the end.
But I feel like that happened with Christopher Columbus and white America as well. It's just whoever owns the most of it is what's gonna prevail at the end of the day.
And it's still happening today.
Yeah, right now.
You got the house Negroes who benefiting, saying, fuck you field niggas. I got it good. What the fuck I want to come fight with y'all for? That's a never-ending battle. It's the only ones who going to have a problem with it is the ones who are not winning the battle. Once you start winning, you're not going to give a fuck about the ones who not. That's just a fact. I don't know nobody who up riding around in their Benz thinking about how they could fucking free the homeless from being homeless. They don't give a fuck. They doing good. They don't even know the homeless exist till they pull up to 7-Eleven and the nigga asks for some change. Like, let's keep it real. Niggas be having fake empathy. That's what a lot of people be having. People don't want to just sit down and say, you know what? I'm tired of being a loser. I really want to win. Niggas want to act like they for humanity and all that. Okay, give some of these humanitarians a bag.
I just think we're displacing what white America and the American government is doing to Americans, and we're putting it on immigrants. When if you look deeper, it's deeper than that.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're not the real problem.
They're not the real problem.
No, I agree.
They're not the real
Right,
problem.
nigga,
So to me, if we look at it that way, then we should be going at the government, not going at the immigrants. But we're going at, and we're giving all of our energy towards the immigrants, which again, we have our bodies, but they have our minds. So they have that's my point though. So then who are we going to go? We're going to go pick on the lowest person
bro,
we can.
Because it's like you saying, we could be mad at the immigrants for getting benefits, but if any nigga can get them same benefits, our people would be doing that.
You'll be getting it.
Yeah, then it's the government, the ones that's actually giving it to them.
So you have to look at the systems in place that are empowering the people. You can't look at the people, but that's what the system wants you to do.
Yes, it's the ants in the jar thing. It's the government shaking the jar, then all the ants in the jar are fighting each other. Same shit that's going on. But look, we got planes falling out the sky, helicopters running into planes. So speaking of the government, what's going on? I just seen another plane fall out the sky in Alaska and nosedive.
Yeah.
We had a plane nosedive in Philly. It looked like a damn missile because it was already on fire before it hit the damn ground. So what's y'all take on that?
I want to know if the planes are Boeing planes.
Boeing been going
That's what I want to know for sure.
Hey, what they say up the score? Boeing been up in the score. They got bodies on the table allegedly.
Man,
but they came out and said it's DEI. Excuse me. They blame DEI, which social media are saying in a way they're blaming black people. I don't understand why they're saying that because we're only 4% of the DEI beneficiaries. Black people are 4% of DI. DI is mainly white women, and the pilots themselves were white. So I got my theory about the Black Hawk, but I'm gonna let y'all give y'all theory.
Bro, if they're blaming black people, we have nothing to do with it. If they blaming us, we're not in it. We're not in there. We're not even on that high power of a level yet. These niggas, we're easily hated. So throwing us to the forefront triggers certain emotions in y'all to make it, damn, it gotta be them niggas again. Same people. So we have shit to do with that. I think at a point, they doing these things on purpose, and they might have a chip, they might have anything in these planes. There's no way at this day and age with the type of technology that y'all still got planes going down.
They're autonomously controlled. That's what they just said. Remember, I know you guys posted that video about the Black Hawk being
that was my theory, was that the Black Hawk was being controlled, whether it had a pilot in it or not.
Whether they knew,
because I said there was no pilot in it. I believe there was remote control.
But even if they did, they don't care about people. They look at you
like
a
casualty at war,
fucking roach. Yeah, you just another piece on the board. We don't care. We trying our technology out, nigga.
Because I wanted to know who was on that flight because they weren't releasing names. And I go, well, how don't you have names? Before you get on a flight, you got to have a ticket. You know every single passenger on the flight. So if it was like a whistleblower or somebody important they wanted to take out, I was looking at everybody else as casualties of war, including the pilots of the Black Hawk. Mm-hmm. Because just a few months ago, they showed they can operate the Black Hawk like a damn video game. And if you see the other angle that was released, bro, that motherfucker came from a distance away. Enough time to get out of the way. That shit came straight in. Like that was the damn target.
And that's kind of dangerous, though, to be able to they can use airplanes like remote control cars and shit. Like,
so what they say is, because they were saying that, so military, they don't have to broadcast right there, like on air traffic control. They don't have to broadcast their systems to civilian systems. They broadcast in mode S, I guess.
Yeah, because they don't want us to know shit.
Yeah, I guess there's also a traffic collision avoidance system. It's supposed to alert the planes when they get like 900 to 1,100 feet within something. And then at the Reagan Airport, there's two different routes. So the Route 33, which the planes take, Route 4 is what helicopters take. Within those routes, there's only 300 to 400 feet of space on a good day anyway. So they're trying to say that due to being nighttime and all this other shit, that it's possible that either the plane wasn't alerted or it was alerted and thought they were moving out of the way for something else, and then they end up hitting it.
Bro, the same.
I don't think this,
I don't
think
believe
it's
that.
true.
The
yeah.
same way you have a GPS and you know streets and all that through your car, they have all type of routes and stuff that they have in the air. So to act like you don't know that planes probably come through here and the opposite not knowing, I just don't see that being true.
The reason they brought up DEI, there was a video that started circulating. It was crazy. This is Biden's pick.
Oh,
This guy who led the FAA, bro, was unable to answer a single AVA question. Black guy, right? So they're sitting here asking him basic questions that anybody involved in aviation should know, especially the head of a. Like, bro was freestyling.
he's like, I don't know how to answer that. Yeah.
He couldn't answer nothing. So they like, okay, this is a fucking DEI pick. They just picked him because he was black, and this shows, you know, we're not discriminating, but bro really had zero knowledge. But if you break down the damn statistics, that he represents only 4% of the entire overall grand scheme of things. But he became the face of, this is why we gotta get rid of DEI for dumb motherfuckers like this.
Instead of those white pilots that was in there that crashed the shit, right?
Yeah, they didn't get no scrutiny.
No flack. And I wonder if we'll get more like information on who these people were outside of work, right? Because I'm looking at the Black Hawk pilots more than the American Airlines. I'm looking at the American Airlines as the casualty. I'm looking at the Black Hawk as the actual, you know what I mean, geared towards mission. Those are the people who probably went on a suicide mission, if it's going to be anybody, because they're part of the American military. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, they said no survivors. I believe there were some people who didn't immediately perish on impact, but then they said they probably died from the damn cold water.
Hypothermia.
Excuse me, yeah. Probably called hypothermia. Because I seen they sent the little rescue boats down there, so I'm thinking they saw the people who was alive. Dunked your ass. Make sure you
No
was
witnesses,
out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, oh God. So, I don't know, bro. We just saw a movie where planes started just randomly falling from the sky about a year ago.
They was controlling shit. I don't know. We don't even know what it was. Really, they never explained it either. That's the crazy part.
To leave the world behind.
Leave the world behind,
The
yeah.
planes got to falling outside the damn sky.
Niggas couldn't use Wi-Fi, nothing.
Ooh, so I was just sent the article. It says, helicopter in American Airlines crash was carrying, see these damn pop-ups. Every time you read an article, a pop up. It says a helicopter in American airline crash was carrying a Saudi Arabian VIP. So now it gets tricky because it left from Saudi Arabia compound. So now it gets tricky because everybody been asking, well, who of importance was on either one of these damn flights? Somebody important had to be on either that helicopter or that damn plane.
And I believe there was 3 people on the Black Hawk. I know it was Ryan O'Hara and then Andrew Eves, but I think there's one person's name who hasn't been released yet. So female. So that might be the person that has ties to whatever it is.
And there was a recording released of, I believe, the one in Philly from the either the plane.
Oh, I didn't.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
And then in the recording, at about 47 seconds, you can hear somebody say they fucking with the wrong people.
Yeah.
It's very faint, but you can hear it. It's all over social media if you look it up. Now, I'm not a believer of coincidences. What are the odds this many planes fall out of the sky in a week span?
Something going on.
Because the plane that fell in Philly, they say these planes fall often. Okay, cool. That would have been cool if we didn't have 3 or 4 other fall 2-3 days ago.
Mm-hmm. Even with what I said about how there's only a certain amount of space in between each route to land, and it happens all the time, then why would this one be any different? Why would they crash different? Because planes are landing at night, helicopters are flying through at night regardless. So you would think that wouldn't happen because it always is going on. And then the pilots were highly trained as well.
Yeah, because they tried to say, oh, the Black Hawk doesn't have communication with the plane, so they couldn't tell them.
But it does because they're supposed to switch their frequencies. So the pilot either didn't do it on purpose, you get what I'm saying? Because he was like, we finna crash this shit, probably. But they're supposed to switch and they're supposed to communicate with the air traffic control from the civilian realm.
I highly doubt that these pilots even knew. I just feel like somebody else took over them planes. Like I said, you had a chip, a switch, or something.
Yep. And this, we've been talking about this shit for how long? About these electric cars and them being able to,
your ass
you
right
feel
to
me?
the police station. Homie talking about you want to ride my Tesla? I think fucking not.
So now your car is now a weapon of mass destruction.
Yep.
If they can just hack your damn computer and now
Alexa is a mass destruction.
drive you into a crowd, or
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So all this
Siri, all
automated
that
stuff,
shit.
this is what y'all fail to realize can be hacked.
And take your.
But that's exactly why they said what you was just saying earlier about not wanting the citizens to know, because once somebody, one of them nerds, get to learn about that shit, they're gonna take right over that motherfucker.
It's over.
One of them nerds is crazy.
Nah, but them niggas is high IQ.
Hey, just disrespected
Hey,
them niggas.
that's
I ain't
one of
disrespect them, not even in the negative sense.
get what
Them
you
niggas,
said.
You
them
ain't no
niggas that
nerd.
smart, yeah.
Hey, you ain't no nerd.
Nah, it's we had a spooky place where things that you just watched in the movie a year ago,
It's happening.
it's
real
happening in
time.
real time.
Nigga,
We
what?
had the ship first. Y'all forgot about the ship already.
Oh, that pulled up on a
You
yeah,
hit the bridge. You had the other one pull up at the
and
beach.
that was low key in the movie.
It was
That was in the movie.
That's what we saying.
Yeah.
Then we had the power outages.
Yeah.
That was in the movie.
Yep.
Now planes are falling out of the sky. That was in the movie.
And Obama
Disappearing
Obama
people.
executively produced the movie.
Hey.
Obama produced the fucking movie.
And people disappearing in the world. Was in the movie.
Oh, they just found a truckload full of children in body bags.
No, they just found that one dude with
Oh, you did send that. One of y'all sent that.
Yeah, I
Just
did. I
this
sent
morning
it to
I
you.
seen
They just arrested somebody. Had over like 100-something kids they trafficked or something.
One of the biggest trafficking rings.
Yeah,
huh?
one of the biggest dudes. Yeah.
So apparently they're eating kids. Supposedly this eating. So there's this rumor that they drink the blood
To stay young.
Adrenochrome.
to stay young, adrenochrome. So they'll torture you, get your adrenaline up, and that releases a chemical in the blood. And once they get the blood, they drink it. It's crazy,
you
like
young.
a superpower. It keeps you young and shit. That's why you see these damn celebrities. They look hella young, and then they got another picture like 6 weeks later. They look old as fuck. Like, oh, you running low on
They
that
need a re-up,
adrenochrome.
yeah.
Huh? You need a
Go
re-up.
to the plug.
Yeah, there's plenty movies of that out there. There's been plenty of survivors who were basically born into the families that do this type of shit, and they've came out and given statements on it. There's actually a Twitter account of a woman. That's all she does is interview these people who survived this type of ordeal, these crazy rituals and shit. They saying that allegedly it's under Disneyland. They got fucking tunnels
heard
and
of
shit.
that shit.
Yeah, where they'll stop a ride and she was telling how they act like the ride broke down and then people get to disappearing off.
Disappearing off
Yeah,
the-
bro.
yeah.
Like, cause you know a lot of foreigners come.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody looking for them. They from fucking China or something. So man, this shit is crazy. Don't flag us for it. I mean,
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
We need Cutter to deliver that bar ASAP.
Hey, going on tour with 4 words
It's nuts.
is legendary.
Nigga, I can't even get that shit, nigga.
Hey, and he out of breath while performing.
Doing it, yeah.
Nigga,
All right,
hey.
thank you for coming. Like, nigga, what?
Nigga, that's all he said during the performance. Crazy, scary,
not playing.
spooky, hilarious.
Hey, is he a legend if he performs that at the Super Bowl?
Nigga,
If he come out, just
If
that
he come
part.
out and just say them 4 words at the Super Bowl,
I mean, people will go crazy because
that's
it's a
on the
hard part of
dead
the
homies.
song.
That's on the dead homies. If that happened, cuz, we gonna have to squabble for real, cuz.
think about how many artists out here putting their
Nigga,
everything and
nigga.
you get the Super Bowl with 4 words?
Crazy,
Nigga,
scary,
what?
spooky.
Mama
hilarious.
made it. That's what he said.
But he going around showing, because he switched up his whole program. If we really, before
he fucking with niggas heavy.
now, you get what I'm saying. Before it was I wouldn't do this.
They just had him in the
I'm on this
Nickersons
side,
doing videos.
Hey,
He
you
everywhere.
wanna know
yeah.
what's crazy
rolling around
though?
with problem, all type of shit.
From what I heard, cuz I heard Kendrick wasn't fucking with the original shit he wrote. You feel me?
So
I
to take
heard-
these 4
Oh,
words.
Kendrick
and
gave
shit.
cut 4 more.
I heard
4
he gave
more.
him the 4, cuz, and he rocked out with the motherfuckers. If he did that, cuz, he's a real nigga for that.
He switched
Because-
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Regardless, that was the best thing to happen to Cuz.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
He for sure.
I'm
He's
not
being
hating on
appreciative.
his success, bro. But damn.
But damn, it's crazy.
When I heard that part, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker slap. That's
Yeah.
crazy. He did it like it was perfect. I
Hey.
understand if Kendrick was like, nah, nothing else. This is it. Like, it's understandable.
I know they was hype as fuck when he came out the booth. Like, it was just like
One of those
crazy,
moments, huh?
scary,
who,
hilarious.
who y'all got for the Super Bowl winning? And does Kendrick perform Not Like Us? Because, the conspiracy is going back around. Oh, look at the logo. It got a lot of green in it. The Eagles might win.
I don't want to put none of that out there. I'm standing on the Eagles on my own. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm dealing with the hate since the beginning. Whether we win, when we win, I don't want to hear shit from the soul.
Bro. I want the Eagles to win, bro. I want them to win.
Why do you want them to win?
Because the Chiefs be cheating.
I feel like that.
Why do they cheat to win?
Do they cheat?
Yes, nigga. The last game to get there, that pass was incomplete to put you in the spot to score. That was
a lot of people feel that way.
It was a lot. It was a lot of questionable calls.
out.
Even Josh Allen first down was questionable.
First down was questionable. Like, come on, cuz they've been cheating through years of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even mad at him though, because Mahomes, I can't take that from him. He's a great quarterback, and I wanted this rematch because the last time they did us with the call the first time with the pass interference, at the end of the game, got them down there, they scored. So. Fuck the Chiefs right now, nigga. We finna spank them, nigga, and I'm gonna show y'all restore order in this motherfucker.
I hope y'all win.
Are they really cheating, or are they winning so much people are looking for any reason?
That's
to
not
get
that.
It could be that.
Hey, because Brady was cheating. Now Mahomes is the new
They
Brady.
said they was deflating football.
A lot of them calls was way too questionable. Everybody, even like with the Josh Allen thing, when he did the quarterback run up the middle, he was clearly over the line. Even as they're doing it, you hear the announcer say, I know that's a first down. I know that's a first down. Hey, turnover on downs. Chiefs ball. Then that play happened, like you said, the ball hit the ground. The only thing about that catch, though, to me, the ball didn't move. The ball didn't really move to me. That's when I seen it, but they said it touched the ground.
It did.
Yeah.
The whole back of it hit the ground, and he secured it with the bottom of his hand.
Yeah, but
I think it's like the Mayweather effect. They winning so much, people want to see him lose.
You want the Chiefs to win?
Yeah, he do. He just a natural born hater. He just a hater. But
Nah, I gotta. I'm not going for nobody. I'm a Ram fan.
I'm
period.
a fucking Niner fan. I ain't worried about them motherfuckers.
Either way, a black quarterback wins the Super Bowl. Our segment
we need
on black quarterbacks
we need a real black quarterback.
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Hold on, Jalen Hurts.
Fuck all that. We talking about a black quarterback. If it was Lamar Jackson, I bet you he'd be going for his ass.
Hey, talk your shit.
But niggas hate on Hurts so much, but he's been a proven winner. And they still hate on this nigga, man.
No, I want Saquon.
Nigga, they all
I would like to see Saquon for the way he been performing. I actually
That
say
nigga hurdle over the nigga backwards, nigga.
I say Saquon is MVP. They're not there without Saquon.
Yep.
Hurts did not play that well.
And
Saquon saved them
it's
niggas, bro.
It's easy to say we're not there without that, but we've been to the Super Bowl before Saquon got there. So
But Hurts
all that
played
doesn't
better
matter. It don't matter. Not to say we wouldn't make it. Our run game always been good.
Look
Our
up Hurts numbers.
I don't care about the numbers.
Saquon scored 4 times. Man, come on, man.
And
Knock it off, nigga.
Jalen Hurts scored 3.
Like, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Y'all don't get there without Saquon. If Saquon, listen, mark my words.
Everybody, but when we got
the
Saquon,
Super Bowl go through Saquon.
Hey, you know what's crazy? This how wishy-washy people be. When we first got Saquon, they said Saquon, all he do is get injury prone. He's done in 3 weeks with the Eagles. He ain't gonna do shit. Now he come out here and have a fucking greatest season of his life because he playing for Philly. And now niggas is mad at it, talking about we wouldn't be shit without him. But we was already shit before him. He just made us better.
It's still fuck Philly.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to win.
part.
I don't care though.
I
So
want
don't
y'all
rock
to
with
win.
us though. Rock with the Chiefs like y'all been doing for the past 3
I hate
years.
the Chiefs.
Nigga.
I hate them with a passion, nigga. But the Eagles better do their job. That's all I'm gonna say.
y'all blew it. Y'all might have had the worst
Worst
drop from
everything.
fucking y'all went and got the best running back in the league, arguably.
Listen.
And had the worst fucking season.
And you know what's even more
The fucking
crazy?
Niners. Like, how are you a Niner fan at this point?
Listen. We just gotta get
Y'all
rid of
were
Shanahan.
predicted to be in the Super Bowl like the first 3
We
weeks.
was.
Hey, now you
Kyle
know
Shanahan
Looked like
gotta
the
get
best
fuck
team in
outta
the
here.
league and just dropped off. Nigga.
you know what's
Shanahan.
crazy though? Now they trying to do Hurts as you know how LeBron was in the East and it was like, well, the Eagles wouldn't be shit if they was in the AFC. But they forget we stepped on the Bills already. They forget we stepped on the Chiefs already. They forget we stepped on the Ravens already. They forget we stepped on the Rams.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
All these niggas that they naming like the great quarterbacks, they saying the NFC don't got none. We done smacked already. This season at that too.
Fuck out of here.
So I'm just gonna let that be known.
Final question. We finna get up out of here. If Mahomes wins, is he officially past Brady?
No, you can't be past the GOAT when he got 7 rings.
Is he the GOAT now?
Nah, not to me.
When does he become the GOAT?
When he get as many rings as Brady. In my book.
You gotta get more than Brady because at the end of the day, Brady spanked him when it counted the most, every time they played. So you're not, and this is when Brady's already old on his way out.
But they're saying the number of rings that he amassed in the amount of time
is crazy.
Is never been done.
Brady never did. It's like
we
3
don't
and
care,
5
we don't care
right,
about that.
Exactly.
We don't,
like his first 5 in the league, he got 3.
That's
it doesn't
That's
matter.
crazy.
It doesn't matter. First 5 league gonna get 3, and then if he don't get no more, then what? All this talk that we talking about doesn't matter. He has to get 7. No, he damn near got to get 8 to me. I don't give a fuck
he might
how
have to
many
go
he
to
got.
another team and win a ring there.
Nah, he ain't got to do all that.
Yeah,
Why? Because Brady did it?
Yeah.
Nah, not because
That's
Brady
proving
did.
you-
If he get 8 and Brady got 7,
That's
he's
like
the GOAT.
Bron. Nigga went back to the Cavs, got a ring.
And they'll never say, and a lot of niggas will never disclaim that he's better than Jordan.
So is Bill Russell better than LeBron, Jordan, and all these niggas?
Hell no.
He got 11 rings.
He not better.
He got 11 rings, though.
Some of them as a
Somebody-
coach.
you
It got to be some of them as a
You
coach,
gotta look
though.
at the time frame that he was playing and who he was
Oh,
playing.
now we
with.
got to look at the time.
So
You
if we
can only
look
play
at
him in front of you.
Okay, so if we look at the time frame, Mahomes wouldn't be as good. Right? Y'all act like Brady didn't play with Ray Lewis and all the greatest defenses and all
I
type of
feel
shit
like
back
that.
then.
I feel like that, so I'm not arguing.
You had Tampa Bay, them was
I'm
elite
not-
D's.
Well, you can
I'm
hit
not-
quarterbacks, too, back then, like regular players.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking that away.
yeah, nah, I
from you.
know. Yeah, I'm just saying.
But I don't feel like he's the GOAT yet. I feel like he got a lot more work to do. I feel
But 3
like,
and 5 is amazing.
3 and 5 is nuts.
It's amazing.
nigga.
Nah, that
First of all,
is.
your
That's
first
amazing.
5.
That's
That-
amazing.
yeah,
We're not
that's-
just talking about in the middle of your
That's
career.
amazing.
Yeah.
Just
But how
coming
many-
in the league,
But
bro.
how many of those was with the ref help?
Nah, speak facts, huh? Yeah, let's speak facts.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
They
he
don't-
perform during regular season.
The crazy thing is, even when he played us, his numbers was trash. He didn't really do shit when he played us in the Super Bowl. Then they got the Bradbury call that won him the game. Joe Burrow and them, they got a call against them, and then that won him the game. Then it's just a lot of
With
questionable.
us,
but
with the Niners, they got the call. And
He definitely on track, though.
Right.
You can't
Nah,
deny
but
that
I
he's not
can't
on
take
track.
it. Mahomes is a great quarterback. I can't take that from him.
He's
But
great.
they do get bailed out a lot.
He's
We
a
know
great
this.
quarterback on his own. He's an even better one with the rest. Can't make this shit up. Bro.
He's on pace to pass Brady, so we'll see. And we'll see who wins the
That
Super
nigga
Bowl.
daddy gonna be high as a motherfucker.
Got that
Big
black and
blunt.
mild, yeah.
Everybody here pretty much got the Eagles, I believe, so we'll see. We'll see how it turn out. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all go follow my boy, run his music up, let him know
Oh,
where they
yeah.
can find you, gang.
Y'all find me on Instagram, all platforms, BeachJay23.
Hey, he got a project coming. We gonna double
Yeah, I
back.
thought that's what we was promoting.
Nah, for sure.
We was
We-
supposed to, but
We
lost.
got
It's all
caught up
good.
in, we got lost in the sauce. We could actually come back today later and double back, and you could run your new music down. You could.
Fuck
He got
around.
some
We
shit.
gonna
He
fuck
got some
around.
soul tape type shit
It's
coming.
lit.
So
It's lit.
mark my words. You know
Y'all
how we
must
fuck with the
be
music.
ready.
That part. So share, like, subscribe to the channel. We out of here, man. A viral way. Bang.
Bang.
Shabot. We sure did get lost in the sauce.
We did.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.